one of the rare songs that's loved by 3 generations of Benningtons. We don't agree on a lot, but we all agree on Willie Nelson. It is Valentine's Day. I think it's a Tuesday, which means we'll be doing 2 for Hot Shots for the rest of the day. By the way, I was listening to some radio station on the way back. I was down visiting my pop, and I didn't rent a car that had Sirius, so I'm listening to local radio, and they were doing a couples only weekend, which was just a double shot. It was just,
Nice.
Yeah, we got a couples coming up right now. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, but the packaging on that,
Couples only.
I get it.
Boom. Get it? 2 is a couple. I am Ron Bennington. That's Gail Bennington.
Yo.
And I am Ron Bennington. So, I forgot to tell you this, and this is like hand to God true. Although, it's a rare nutty story, but obviously it's not the nuttiest thing ever. So I am driving up the road, and I was thinking about detective shows, and I thought, oh, Miami Vice. I go, why did that nutty show ever get big? And then I remembered that it was because in an early episode, they had like a driving scene and stuff while they were playing In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. And the entire country just went, whoa! They had never seen like a soundtrack on a TV show. Like
right.
Mannix never had a fucking soundtrack. Just didn't happen. So I fucking thought about it. I go, I'm going to fucking listen to that song right now on YouTube. But my YouTube wouldn't work because I'm fucking driving 80 miles an hour in the ice, right? So I was like, shit, I really wanted to fucking hear that song, Kind of have my Miami Vice moment. I turned on my shitty fucking FM radio. And I hear the fucking beginning of In the Air Tonight.
What?
Now I'm driving by myself, and I just go like this. No! What are the odds? And then I'm like, Lord, I know I'm going through a rough time. You're trying to tell me something about In the Air Tonight? And I didn't hear anything back.
Shit.
I just heard, if you build it, they will come. There was a thing in USA Today. I don't know why they decided to do it. Destroying that movie.
Really?
Just fucking shitting all over it.
No.
Calling it one of the worst movies of all time. And that they were putting out the plot holes and,
All right. You may feel that way, but why now? Like, why specifically
the
now?
writer claimed that he had bitched about it for a lot of years and wanted to get it out of Valentine's Day. But yes, there are plot holes aplenty in that movie. But the central thing of the movie is fathers and sons have a very difficult time connecting once they're in adulthood, and they both feel bad about it. So they made a little fucking movie. Now, would his dad have been that old? Did the thing of his dad, did he really look as old as it? I don't know. But I think that you're just fucking getting crazy about it right now, USA Today guy.
You know what? I wouldn't worry about it. That's how I feel about it.
No, the thing is, it doesn't have to be a great movie for you to enjoy it,
Oh, I enjoy not good movies all the time. Like, I could just be in a mood where I'm like, this is a comfort to me.
Yeah. But there's a lot of movie, like no action movie ever. Yes, they would be stuck doing paper. They're pulled off the street after the first shootout. They don't get the opportunity to keep going around shooting. You're not going to hear a cop shot people over a 4-day span. And the papers would be like, this guy, is he shooting everybody? You shoot once and that's it. You're on a fucking desk. You're going through while you used your weapon. So, you don't get that thing like, oh, they were in a shoot house, they were in a fight in a pool house, and then later at a bar. That stops. But sci-fi things everything has plot holes. It's not a fucking documentary.
Hackers is a movie that, if you really boil it down, has a lot of plot holes, but I'll watch it no matter what. I watch it constantly.
That sounded a little sissy. I'll watch it no matter what.
Yes, I will. I will watch it.
That wasn't a manly way to end a sentence. I'm just pointing that out. I'll watch it no matter what.
No matter what.
Sometimes you have to be friendly to make friends, right? It seemed like mom advice you were giving us. And why are you going to Hackers? Out of all we start seriously with, because you're afraid to face the field of dreams, because that could be your dad.
Could be out there.
I'll say this, if you shoot it, he will come. If you have a shooting gallery, he may show up. Is this heaven? No, I'm just shooting heroin in an alley behind my house.
I built it.
You ever have a dream about your dad?
I've had dreams about my dad where he was still alive. Yeah. And then I was like, what the and he was like pissed at me. Like,
sure. I don't blame him.
Why are you mad at me, old man?
Hey.
Oh, come on. Come on, dude.
You didn't do a very good job as a son, that's all.
I did a great job as a son.
Really?
Compared to his job as a father, yeah.
Okay, look, first of all, this isn't court. This isn't your closing argument. These are a couple of friends sitting around talking.
All right,
that's all. There's no use for screaming and pointing your fingers. You're not threatening me. I have security right down the hall.
And to be honest, being that aggressive in court's really not going to work that well for you.
I was a good fucking son, Your Honor. You sound like you murdered him. Sound like you put a pillow over his face.
Did not.
Candy heart. Anyone, you could have a candy heart. That sounds like a romantic song, but I think Willie wrote that about his grandchildren.
He wrote it, I think it was for his grandson, but it was because his grandson told him that he had a crush on a girl in school. So he wrote it from the perspective of a child. Like it's a love song for a child. That's why it's just so innocent and sweet.
You could take that fucking tape and say, look, honey, I have a crush on you. Here's, listen to the tape. This song was written for you. Oh, and by the way, he also gave us 2 joints that he thought might take the edge off a little bit.
Maybe help us relax a little bit.
That was a little smoky Texas style.
You know, since we're too young to drink.
Candy heart. So anyway, I mean, the fact that somebody would hate Field of Dreams,
no.
I mean, hate it. And one of the things that the guy said was, taking a couple acres out is going to fucking bankrupt the farm? Come on, don't be ridiculous.
It's so literally.
I mean, every fucking thing.
Go just walk out of the field. Why are you worried about that?
He also makes the fucking point like the son said one thing about Shoeless Joe. But this is the thing that works for me. He knew he could say something that would hurt his dad when you get to the age where I'm going to hurt my dad back. Mm-hmm. And he said it, and then he never had a chance, those two never had a chance to grow beyond that stupidity. Doesn't mean that it was the most important thing ever. Oh, that US today, I mean, they're fucking hard on 80s movies.
The only place I go to listen to complaints about old movies is Talking Pictures on Demand.
Well, they fight about films that are on demand. We should book them in sometime.
We absolutely
No, it would be too big for me. I mean, it would be too big a star, so I wouldn't be able to keep myself together. Any of the people from New York won.
I watched Talking Pictures on Demand this weekend and was full out crying, laughing, thinking of the impression that you do of the girl on the show because she was doing exactly what you did. There's no
She does it all the time, yeah.
Exaggeration.
I'll do the, what's her name again? It's Lisa something?
Yeah, it's Rosman?
Yeah, okay. So, Chris, you be the old guy who runs the show.
Okay.
And you tell me why you enjoy Hackers, and I'll be Lisa, right?
Okay. Well, I love Hackers just for the ensemble cast.
And she laughs like that in his face.
She doesn't. When she disagrees, she laughs at the other guests and the host, like so rudely into their face. Also on this episode I watched this weekend, no less than 700 times did they use the word schmaltzy.
Yeah, they said schmaltzy a lot.
Like, schmaltzy couldn't be said once an episode, and that's it.
Wait, who's the guy who hosts the show, too? I forget his name. Neil...
No.
Something like that. Neil Rosen. I'm Neil Rosen, and I give it 4 big apples. So he was doing a thing for the movie Baby, 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 and he goes like this. This is his review. Baby, baby, baby. Maybe, maybe, maybe.
And the best part is he says this to no enjoyment of the other panel members. Like no one else, nobody laughs. Everyone just looks at him like, dear God. But then he says, I for one enjoyed Baby.
Yeah. She laughed in his dumb fucking redheaded face.
She also screamed, you're idiots, when she couldn't get them back on her side.
Yeah.
That Baby, Baby, Baby was bad. And she wouldn't drop it. No. Later, when they would give her movie a bad review, she's like, okay, this is coming from the guy who likes Baby, Baby, Baby. Okay, you're idiots.
I like a show where people fight over movies. I could watch that kind of a show. I wish that was on 24 hours a day instead of the Trump channel and Flynn. All right, I think Flynn just literally fell on a sword.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Your TV is your Trump TV. Like, my phone is like my little Trump machine.
I know. It's constant. It's constant. Well, I'll tell you this. Playboy's bringing back nude pictorials.
Finally.
Thank God.
Why do you say finally? You going to go out and buy it now?
No.
No, of course not. You get free Pornhub.
But now they're back to what they do best. Nudies.
I don't even know where to find, unless you ordered one to be brought to your house, I don't know where to find a Playboy. You used to walk down the street and the newsstands would have them. They don't anymore.
No, I never see them in like, you know, when they put the magazines on display.
Never.
And even sometimes you'll see some ethnic butt related magazines, but I never see a like
Brazilian butt luge.
Yeah, like that kind of
just
stuff.
every week they're just pouring a fucking a fruity drink down a Brazilian's ass. Brazilian butt luge. I do pick it up, but really for the interviews. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say the butt luges. Don't get me wrong. But mainly it's there for the interviews. So every week it's Pele. I'm just so interested to see what he's up to.
What's he have left to say?
I always love, like, if you think about old Playboy, like, you can actually see the evolution of sex. You know what I mean? Like, what becomes sexy. And it's not just, like, body types. Like, even, like, eyebrow trends change. Like, hair.
But wouldn't that happen with a Vogue or whatever, too?
Yeah, but I think...
Not the pubic hair part, too.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. When they went from, like, a lot to a little to, like, landing strip to none.
Yeah, they literally went from too much to none at all. There's no...
Scorcher.
Please, something in between.
They didn't have time. It's Playboy. See if you can find out where the little rabbit head is on the cover. It's hidden. You'll never find it.
It's always hidden.
Jeter's wife, and I forget her name, is going to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated because she's pregnant. And she wanted to have one last tight belly picture. You know, like, what is her name again?
Hannah Davis?
Yes. Why do you say it like it's a foreign name? Hannah. Am I saying this right? David? Beautiful. Did you ever see her before?
I don't think I have seen her.
Stunningly beautiful girl. And you got to make sure you get the eyes in as well.
Oh, wow.
Chris.
Yeah.
She did commercials for somebody for a while, too.
Yeah, I recognize her.
But Vito wrote up the story on the iBang, and he said for the most overrated player of all time.
What the fuck?
Well, let me just tell you something. I'm not a Yankees fan, Vito, but you cannot bring your Mets prejudice. All of us have to be on an even playing field.
Thank you.
And acting like Jeter sucks is like the people who act like Tom Brady sucks. You're just not being a true journalist.
It's not even that he sucks. It's just I'm tired of every Yankee fan acting like he's the greatest Yankee of all time.
No one ever did. They say he's a top 5 Yankee, which is an amazing thing to be.
Yeah.
And look at me. I'm saying that as a guy who's not a Yankees fan. But he's a top 5 Yankee.
Just I'm sick of the Yankee fans.
You can't play that game, though.
You got to respect him.
It's got to be about Jeter and not about your next door neighbor. You know what I mean?
Fake news.
That's fucking not only fake news, but you're lined up for a big lawsuit against you right now. And I'm telling you, I speak for myself, the show, the iBang, Sirius XM, everybody.
I can't wait.
We will not defend you. You can't sit and call Jeter overrated.
Even to say top 5 is a little drastic, I think, but
even if you say a little drastic, that's not overrated. That's rated. Jeter is fucking rated. How many rings did he end up with? 5?
5.
5, and he's basically the captain of the team since being a child to right up to his last at bat. There's nothing you could fucking say.
3,000 hit was a home run?
Never like, oh, did you hear? Jeter fucking shot heroin and forgot to show up for the game. Or, oh, Jeter took money from gangsters. Nothing.
He was the classiest of fucking baseball players.
I will rescind my statements about Derek Jeter.
It's too late now.
It's over.
You're seen as a guy who uses your own Fucking prejudice. I see you no different than I see David Duke. And this is
Thank you.
David Duke from the KKK. Attack Captain America, Chris Evans, in the year 2017 for being a race traitor for dating outside of his ethnic background.
Yeah, it was this Trump administration is causing really strange fights.
Wait, are you saying that David Duke is part of the Trump administration? Because this is scandalous. It's true. Look, I don't even think this thing came off like if there was Twitter in 1962. You probably could have tweeted out, he's a race traitor. You can't do that in 2017. One of the things was just a picture with him and a hot Jewish girl.
Yeah, which is really strange. And then,
But
yeah,
not so strange that the black girls?
No, it's just to put up photographs of him standing next to black women and saying, you're going to listen to this race traitor?
I believe it was everybody. I think he had dated several women. The Chris Evans is an attractive man and a let's just say he gets around town. All right, who's that he's with?
That is...
Oh, my God. He just yells, that is. He has no idea.
No, that's the former SNL cast
Jay
member.
Slate.
Jenny Slate.
You call her Jay Slate?
Jenny Slate.
Jenny Slate.
Well, yes, that is trading your race by going out with Jenny Slate. I find to be just stunning. I don't want to come off like a race traitor here, but I think she's absolutely stunning. All right, who are the other stars that he's with?
This looks like Gabriella Union.
Okay. Race traitor.
And I can't tell. I believe that's an Asian woman at the very bottom. Might have been biling.
Seriously, you're a racist.
I'm not a racist. I'm squinting here.
But now we're living in a world where David Duke and Chris Evans are even having a conversation. It's very strange.
All right, we just tweeted this out. I didn't even remember that we did this. The 42 covers, the evolution of Playboy through its covers. So that's on the iBank, Chris, so you can go to our Twitter. But the thing that you were pointing out, well, you have to make that larger, Chris. We're not
right. I can't see
microscopic. But you can see as the years go by. Now, by the way, yesterday I look over at Jen. She's behind the glass, and you were like lined up perfectly. So it looked like with her. So your shadow was kind of hitting her. And it looked like she had a giant 70s fro. And I could see like what Jen would look like if it was 1970. I'm going to say faux.
I bet that would look good.
Yeah, it looked fantastic. Who was the guest that was in here at the time, though? I can't remember, but I almost pointed out to him, and I go, the people don't want to hear that kind of crazy shit.
Just David Fox.
What are you slurring?
Jesse David Fox.
I can't understand a thing that you're saying today. You think
I'm very congested as well for some reason.
Yeah, but you're speaking. It's the speed in which you say things.
What are you fucking hurrying, dude? We're all here together. We've got till fucking 3:00. How fast do you need to say Jesse David Fox?
Want to get it out there. I want to
Why?
slow down a little bit.
You think somebody else was going to beat you to it? Anyway, there's all the covers up there.
They look great.
Try to find the rabbit in each one.
Better than that one. It's right in the stomach.
Oh my God.
Weirdo.
God.
I always love, and I think it's probably when you first see Playboy is like kind of shapes your idea. Because my favorite Playboy is always like late 80s Playboys, like the big hair that like. Oh yeah, that fucking 80s hair is hilarious. It's so good.
It's another reason to go back and watch Miami Vice, not just to hear In the Air Tonight, but just to say like. He would be like, well, you're stunningly beautiful. And you look and you just see this tiny face in the middle of a forest of hair.
It's also why I would say that Vanity would have been my like favorite centerfold. That would have been like late. I bet that would have been like 89, maybe 90, but it was like the best look, the big hair.
Well, it's always when your favorite Playboy is when you're not old enough to be looking at it. You know what I mean? So it had a mystery to it that was exciting. Here's our buddy Johnny Go-Go. Johnny. Oops, looks like... Oh, what's up, pal?
Two quick things. That Willie Nelson song was beautiful. I don't think I'd ever heard it before. And as soon as I heard him singing, I was like, oh, no, did Willie Nelson die? Like, that was my first
Oh, my God. No,
reaction.
You didn't hear the Valentine part?
Yeah, the Valentine song. Spy Report, as your crew calls it, Hannah Davis Jeter was at, I believe she was at the Hard Rock today with Hard Rock Johnny.
See if he can swing by with her, okay? Let him know. Give him one of your quick you got this, and see if he can bring her by.
All right, let me make a quick phone call, see if we can walk her over.
Yeah, it'd be great.
She was on the marquee with Johnny today, I believe. What is the plan?
Well, no wonder he doesn't have time for us today, right?
I was just thinking that yesterday. He's been busy.
All right, Johnny, good call.
My Valentine's question.
Yeah.
Does Chris give out his candy heart tonight on Tinder?
Well,
I'm not sure.
Gail doesn't even know about this, but Chris said to me that he had a terrible night last night with Mr. Big calling and going crazy on him.
Terrible night going into the morning, Ron.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So I get a text message at 2:30 in the morning saying, fine, I'm going to bed. Good night. I'm like, all right. I was already asleep at that point. Then at 9 in the morning, I know you're at work, but we need to talk. And I had a missed call. So that kind of freaked me out because I thought maybe she might be pregnant or some shit like that. So I call her up. She's not pregnant. She's just freaking out on the status of our relationship. I let her know that we're not together anymore. And after that, she then texted me after we hung up. Also, happy Valentine's Day, broken heart emoji.
Oh, no, Chris.
And then after that, another half hour later, I wish I could have something nice for you. You deserve better than me.
Wow, I love her.
Oh, my God. She won't be ignored, Chris.
So much.
She's going to be ignored.
Let's do an over-under if she will say that she's pregnant, even if she's not.
She's definitely going to say that she's pregnant, but she's not pregnant.
Thank you for the last part.
Let's all, if you want to write it down, let's all have a prediction of what will happen between Chris and his Tinder date. Mr. Big, would you have had sex with how many times?
Oh, a couple dozen. I don't know.
2 dozen?
About 2 dozen times, probably.
And that's more than you had with your ex over the last 7 years.
Most possibly. Definitely on that. Definitely on the end stretch.
You loved the sex, right? The sex was fantastic.
Yeah, it was very, very, very good love making, as I put it, Ron.
But because it was nasty and freaky, right?
It was very fun. I'll just say that. It was very fun. Mutually fun.
Gentlemen, to go to you first. Let's see if we could all match. What is going to happen with Chris Stanley and his Tinder lover?
My prediction is they're going to have sex again, and they're going to be in a relationship.
That's not a bad prediction. What do you have?
I said he will let her back in the house. Big cuts off Stanley's dick.
I might have a match here. I just had stabs him with scissors. I didn't say where. It could be in the dick. But I know she's going to stab you with scissors. I'm not saying it'll be the penis, but that is one of the spots.
Now, I see him all the time. He's always on Tinder, and he's always going, ooh, she looks crazy. I'm going to swipe right.
Right.
So you seek out the crazy girl.
And then you're stunned.
Then you're going to be shocked when you get your dick cut off.
Look, I was with him one time, right? We're at the farmer's market. He goes, I want to buy a peach. He bites into it. He spits it out and says, this tastes like peach. I'm using that as a metaphor for his dating. Candy Heart? You said some other Tinder girls like you?
So this morning, I just want to test out what's Valentine's Day like on Tinder. And then I got like 15, 16 matches this morning.
What?
Now, do you think just desperate girls, or you're getting a reputation as a big dater?
I don't know. I'm maybe half and half.
All right, let's take a look at some of the girls.
I haven't even looked at these girls yet, but yeah, let's take a look.
Let's pick one, Gail.
Okay, we'll pick one for... If we pick one, will you set up a date tonight with her?
I'll talk to them and
there's plenty of restaurants to go to tonight. She's cute. You'd be a race trader, but she's really cute.
100% yes.
I mean, as long as David Duke doesn't find out about it.
Oh, no.
That's her.
I love her.
She's really sexy.
I'm into it.
She's crazy sexy. All right, give us another one. Is there races you've never dated before?
Asian.
Asian.
Right, this girl's just
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, an Asian. It's an Asian woman right there, but she has like drawings of herself.
I like a girl who just puts up drawings.
See, from the drawings, I thought she was a white woman.
Can I just say this? I think she was around in the boat lift, the Hanoi boat lift. She doesn't look,
She doesn't seem like it.
look at her deep into the jungle here, too.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look at the Valentine's Day girl.
Aww.
Yay, she got a heart through her head, and she loves us.
Oh, you know what? And it was her birthday yesterday, and I found out on Tinder. I mean, Twitter. I swiped right
Happy
on her.
birthday. Happy birthday.
She's miming. Thank you.
All right, find us more. But yeah,
Hi.
happy birthday.
Hi. You brought me parfait.
Yes.
Good. I hope you love it.
So
Did
nice.
Cupid shoot you through the skull?
What are you talking about?
She doesn't even see it. That's
what I
fun.
did.
That's fun.
Is up.
How's things going with you? We never see you anymore.
I'm super great. I went to Chicago for an event. 50
Oh,
Shades Darker.
oh yeah, I saw it on.
Ooh.
Intimate.
I read that book.
I also
don't
saw
read.
that on Snapchat.
Oh.
Yeah,
We took over.
yeah. You were hosting a movie like you guys ran it, but
So
We
what?
watched it.
yeah.
So what did you do? You just
watched it.
you screened it.
And then we had Richard Roper. P.S.
Oh yeah,
Funny man.
Richard Roper. I had him on my show back on in NEW. He was the guy who came in for either Ebert or Siskel, whoever died
Which
first.
one died?
Siskel.
First.
must
Yeah.
have.
Cisco.
Was it the...
Yeah, Gene Siskel. No,
No,
he
no,
died
second.
second.
that was
That was second.
Yeah, Richard Roper was great.
So funny. So on, like...
What was he saying that was so funny? Ethnic jokes?
he does not like the African Americans, surprisingly. And I
Well, he's a
was with
North
him.
Sider.
I got it.
He's a North Sider.
Right. He's not from the South Side.
No.
No, that's Kanye. Playboy's got the nudies again. Are we
Yeah.
talking about that?
Yeah.
Good.
sure.
Did I walk in on that?
By the way, why didn't you tell me that you were going to Chicago? You could have went to the original Molly's. I would have set you up there.
It was outside of Chicago. If I were going inside to Chicago, I would go get
Why
the
were you
Bennington,
guys? Why were you guys on outside of Chicago?
because that's where the rich people live.
Oh, huh?
Rich.
All right.
You know me.
Let me see another one. Your Tinder check.
I think this is the girl.
We're picking
Right.
a date for tonight.
This is exciting. On Valentine's Day.
A first date on Valentine's
shit.
Like,
Day.
this girl is real, and she's
No
not a
pressure.
robot. But I don't think she is because her Instagram is attached to her profile. I think this is the girl I got
Can
to
I
work.
tell you? First of all, she's very sexy,
Yeah,
and this is her job title: astronaut at NASA.
I believe that.
Irish, sixth sense of humor, could probably drink you under the table. Honey, I'm willing to gamble against you right now. I got just the horse
She
to run
might
in
get
this race.
liver
Holy shit!
Titties?
All right, what's going on?
Titties.
Titties, tiny fucking waist, alcoholic astronaut.
She's beautiful.
She's stunning.
Let me just say again.
Yeah, this was shocking when I
Look at
clicked
those
on the
eyebrows.
picture.
Yeah, great brows.
Let me
Really
I
say,
like a good brow.
She went to
Me
Harvard.
too.
She went to
Seriously.
Harvard.
like
Sure
me.
she did.
That's not.
You know, it's funny. I just had an idea for you too, Chris.
Yeah.
You could come all over those titties.
Write
So
that down.
smart.
Yeah.
Because he never would have thought of that. See, it's good to have friends.
It's a romance tip
And
that I have.
it's a gift too. It's a pearl necklace. So you've really got
That's
all
true.
bases.
I want a pearl
I got you
necklace.
something for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Open your chest. Open your shirt. I mean.
Open your chest.
That's a good Chris impression.
You know what's really funny? When you're on Periscope, the foreigners, there's a lot of foreigners on there, and any girl, they'll say, open your chest. For open your shirt.
Really?
Yeah, they're fucking crazy.
Oh God, you know I'm
Bobs.
foreign now.
Yes.
I'm a Russian.
Yeah, you're rushing to get home for Valentine's Day, huh?
Little penis
You want it?
She said it. She was immediately regretting talking about her husband in that manner. She's like, have a little penis in my poop.
That was one of the
wanna
funniest
say
things
it.
I've ever heard in my life.
Also, he's not going to be thrilled that you said little penis. I mean, we know what you meant.
is huge. I mean, large, and my butt.
At least, yeah.
Oh God, stop! Stop!
Incredibly tight. Like a pinprick.
I mean, I have one of the tightest buttholes there is.
You don't even know how hard it is to poop.
Yeah, you end up crying most of the time.
I have to lube just to poop.
Oh, you got another one, Chris?
A lot of women seem to say that they're dog moms on Tinder.
That just means you have a dog.
I know, but still, it throws me off, the mom part.
Jesus Christ, another fucking smarty.
She an astronaut too?
Yeah.
Hope so. It's actually a coal miner, exact opposite.
There's a picture of her looking crazy.
That sounds like your type.
He's been with a Tinder girl that's stalking him now. Yeah, it's not. I don't even think she's going to make it.
No, I think the Irish girl's the one that's what I'm gunning for, Ron.
Yeah, but she probably just wants a Valentine's date, so she'll probably do a bunch of losers.
Hey.
She's probably going to kill you. I mean, this is the perfect crime.
Any crime that kills him is the perfect crime for me.
It ain't a crime.
No, I don't care if Vito came in here and shot him. I wouldn't say a goddamn word about it, Vito.
We just walk away.
So you've been really busy lately, huh?
It's been a little crazy.
Michelle from With One L, always beloved on our show.
Thank you so
To me, the hit of Match Game, my favorite part of Match Game.
Yeah.
I'm always the center square. Wrong show.
The center square is another name for your butthole.
You should
No wonder it doesn't
By the way,
fit.
there's my favorite of all time, Bo Derek.
Oh, there she is, yeah.
But nope, wrong woman.
What?
I was thinking the one. There's something on my head. I was thinking the one who did the braids. Who was the braids girl?
That was Bo Derek.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, so I'm correct.
Yes, you are.
But she doesn't have the braids.
No, that was for a movie.
Yeah, that didn't grow out of her hair that way. It was
What?
just...
Are you? Oh, too many truths.
Well, you know what? This is the truth show.
This is who I picked for my favorite was Vanity.
Let me see.
Vanity in Playboy.
Yes, she's stunning.
Insane.
Mine was Angela Bassett, but
Angela Bassett wasn't in Playboy, was she?
oh, that was a fantasy.
Who's yours all time?
All time is a coworker here at SiriusXM.
Is it my boss?
It's your boss.
That's a good one.
Like I was like when I
good
was like, holy shit, most beautiful girl in the world.
The most beautiful girl in the world.
Another
Went to Chicago. Holy shit. Look at this one. She's like laying in a weird
like a floating
pool.
head.
Yeah. She's laying in gravy.
Okay, she's weird. I like it.
Yeah.
I like old.
Well, she's a photographer. She's in, like you, Chris, in the EDM.
I love EDM. I can lie about that.
Uh-oh, she loves humor / stand-up.
Uh-oh.
Bring her to the stand.
Are you putting the lip balm on?
Wow, look at her here with a fucking
later?
unicorn. If she likes unicorns,
I think
Chris, you know.
I'm out. That was
No?
Why?
she's all right.
She's lovely. She's really lovely, but I like the first one.
You don't get all of them, though. I mean, Chris is going to say yes to them all.
Yeah, say yes, yeah, and then see whoever wants to talk to me. Get in there.
I
what
would
if-
talk to you.
Oh my God, what if you set it up and then you get multiple dates and it's just like a sitcom where you're having to like run across the
Right.
restaurant?
You tell her right back
love
to her
Yeah.
that you can introduce her to Nick DiPaolo, who's got a big CISO show coming out this week.
It's on Thursday.
And he's on Mass this week.
That's premiering on Thursday at 2 p.m.
Here comes.
What did you just say? Parented?
Nick DiPaolo on Mass premieres this
What,
Thursday
Sean
at 2
Spicer?
p.m.
Fucking take your time, Spice.
Spicy.
It's more like
Spicy's
Flynn.
go crazy.
Hello, Russia?
How are you people?
I want to make all the deals.
Russia? Yeah, this is Flynn. I heard Trump say something about something. They were saying that Obama is like a bad person, but he wants to be a good person with you and kill Iran. Call me back if you want to kill Iran, because I do.
My number is.
Hobbit 5. Well, now what are you looking at? More, Chris?
There's a lot of matches here.
Give us another good one.
Yeah.
Are you swiping
None of
right
these
on all
duds.
of them?
Yes.
This is kind of duddy.
I
Who's
told
the
you don't
pig?
show me the dudes.
She's only 3 miles away, though.
Oh.
That's convenient.
And here's the only thing she likes, Benny and the Jets. That's her only like.
Lady, come on, give me something.
Lady.
Nice.
Yeah, tell her that you loved her in my big fat Greek wedding.
That was accurate.
You it's cutthroat on Valentine's Day. You know what I mean?
Really?
You only
What are
want
you
the
gonna
best
do?
of the best.
Do with the Irish one, the NASA.
Oh, yeah, I'm
NASA.
gonna
I think
the Irishman.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
I don't either, but
My vote
I gotta try.
stays for Anna.
Which one? Oh, Anna was the first girl.
I want to say first girl. First girls are easy. It's first girls.
Yeah, that's Anna.
I like her glasses.
Anna waits. Well, Chrissy, I hope it all works out for you. I hope you have a date tonight.
Me too. I hope I don't get my dick cut off by another woman.
You got your dick cut off, and you're still going out there?
I'm hoping I'm not getting my dick cut off.
But you said another woman, like it had happened.
Did it grow back? I get it. Super glue?
Oh.
I definitely think at some point in your life, a woman will cut off your dick.
What the fuck? Why?
What's the over-under? Within 5 years?
Yeah.
I hope it never
Yeah,
happens.
but guess what?
within his life.
He might scoop out her vagina first.
You don't know.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen.
With what, a grapefruit spoon?
Yes. Or an old ice cream scoop.
You just sharpen the edges. It'll work. What a tasty treat that'll be.
Oh, boy.
I don't want to.
That's our Chrissy.
I don't want to eat the insides.
Just the outsides?
Oh my God.
He's an idiot.
Don't say things.
Here, this girl's 19.
Why don't you get
Okay,
Nope.
Chris.
Let her go. Put that
catch
fish
and
back
release?
in.
Catch and release. He's a part of the come and release program. She seems to be Asian.
Best I can tell, Ron.
Or at least the Asians up the eyes a little bit.
I think,
there's a picture of she's got a shake from Five Guys. She's so
Okay,
excited.
so she enjoys tasty food.
Oh, she's on Snapchat. Look, she's got all the little funny Snapchat things.
Oh, cool.
Where she's a dog on there.
I've never seen that
Oh,
before.
wait. This is her with another dude. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I don't like that at all.
Are you already jealous?
oh, there's a guy. She's with a dude that's like 18 years younger than you.
You've got a chance.
Like, yeah, I'm like an older gentleman for her.
But you're supposed to have money.
Yeah, you just have money and be like,
What the fuck, Gail? Oh, she likes to get high. She's Canadian. I think that works for me.
That's redundant, by the way. Likes to get high. Those fucking stoners.
I won't even look at that one because I feel like I'll be on a list.
There's no list. It's 19's totally fine.
And plus, I heard that a lot of underage girls go on there and they say they're 18 and 19 and they're not.
What about a bunch of overage guys like you?
Well, I did
You
unmatch
know
from
what? Send a
18-year-old.
picture out with the buttons that tight on your shirt and see if that doesn't get them all trying to hook up.
Hot and bothered.
That's what gets Vito really mad is he says that Chris gets these matches because he has no body pics.
Yeah, but they sleep with me even when they meet me after they meet me in real life.
Wait.
Fuck that shit. I don't need it.
Vito has become quite the hater.
That's because women
First
are
to
nice.
Derek Jeter and now to Loverboy, Chris Stanley. Hey, Loverboy.
I've always hated Derek Jeter, but the Chris thing is new just because his confidence is over. It's really annoying.
Really, really, really confident.
It's fine.
I bet Chris could get Hannah Davis.
Easily. Bring her over here.
Wow.
I'll say this, because I've seen the way he's been dating.
Yeah.
I bet he could get any woman in this place.
Oh, I'm wet just thinking about it.
Yes, but that's because you spilled your water.
Oh, your butthole's still so tight.
Yeah.
The tightest.
Yeah. That's all I'm interested in. All right. Name a woman. I'm going to name one right now, and I bet Chris could get her.
Okay.
Right? Lauren down the hall. Do you guys take that bet? I bet if Chris asks her out.
Too young.
Who? Chris is? She likes some old. Look at the Globetrotters.
Oh.
Globetrotters. The coyotes after you.
They're spinning.
Yeah. She's beautiful.
She's so
Beautiful
cute. Could you
Globetrotter.
get her, Chris?
This girl's super like me.
Her name is
What's
Zeus.
super like?
That's when you like really, really like someone and you only get one a day, right?
Yeah, but then they're like guaranteed to see your profile or whatever. Like,
All right, this is what I would play if I went out with her. You've got a fast car.
Love that song.
Really, really
That's
fast.
her, right?
It goes so fast.
Let's see. First of all, she's gorgeous. She's unbelievably gorgeous.
Yeah.
And she looks like Tracy Chapman. About me. Writer. Hood rat. Surrealist.
I like the hood rat part.
Genre of choice.
Face when she
What? Hood rat?
Jen just went like this. Like,
She's a voracious reader,
Oh, like
an
me.
Afrofuturist, Caribbean babe, really into King of the Hill, Golden Girls, and Living Single.
All my favorite shows.
all right, 2 and 3 isn't bad.
Here, about you. This is what she's looking for.
Okay, what you want?
Great reader,
Me.
sci-fi, you are,
Red
creative
Shades.
thinker,
Oh yeah.
playful banter, kind and compassionate, above
There it
all,
goes. It just went away.
and fat.
Perfect. No wonder she's super
She's
like
a
me.
she's a chubby chaser.
All right, let me see this.
Nothing wrong
girl.
with that.
Wait,
Ron.
let me see if there's. She's really crazy sexy.
How old is
She's
she?
like, and she's like really into me.
She's
So-
14.
Oh, God.
No,
Can't have it all.
you can't get on there if you're 14.
I don't know what an Afrofuturist though.
Ooh.
I don't know what that
Dude,
means.
I think she's so great.
Oh my goodness.
Dude,
Yes.
yes.
Let's see.
See, she has like the kind of a style that like women immediately.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
she's really good makeup.
Did you like her? Did you hit swipe right?
Yeah.
I don't know how this works.
Tell her you love Tracy Chapman, but try to work it in. And
I mean,
not
work
an
it in
awkward
subtly.
way.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to just come
Should
out
I
and say
just-
that.
Be like, I
Just
want
text
to
her
make a
Tracy
decision.
Chapman the first thing.
Or how about just like do lyrics from the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ask her how fast her car is.
Okay. I think it's going to work out for me.
I actually don't.
You got a fast car. I can drive away from you. You're slurring and you're drunk again.
Dude, I love her.
Me too. I'm in.
You got a
like
lot of
girls.
great chicks, dude.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to stop talking to the 18-year-olds, though. It's kind of off-putting.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, this one's more age appropriate.
Wait,
for this.
Chris, you put up this story today and I don't even understand it. You said Netflix cheating is a thing now.
All right, so Netflix cheating is when you're in a relationship and you're both watching a show and one person binge watches more episodes than the other person, so you're farther ahead in the series than the other person.
I've Netflix cheated.
I've Netflix
And
cheated.
regular cheated.
I cheated on my taxes.
Hey, he doesn't even pay taxes.
I think it's been 8 years now I haven't paid my taxes.
What's wrong with you?
He likes the extra money.
on the radio.
He likes the extra money.
Why would you say this on the radio? Oh. You know the IRS is listening.
They're not listening.
My husband cheated on me last night watching Moon. What's the Academy Award?
Moonlight?
Moonlight.
Moonlight.
I was going to call it Moonstruck. And I was
Where'd you see it at?
I had a screener.
Oh, you got any more screeners?
Yeah, I do have a lot.
Yeah, give me all the screeners.
Dude, I need screeners
By
too.
the way, LA.
I'll give 'em-
La La Land.
Yeah, of course it does.
There's no way it could be.
Yeah, give me all the screeners,
Okay.
and then I'll give them to Gail when I'm done.
Okay.
And Chris, you get nothing.
Oh, shit.
Except for that beautiful Tracy Chapman-like lady.
Yeah, maybe she has screeners.
She's a writer.
Writers screeners.
I think Netflix cheating is pretty shitty. I
Really?
think it's pretty
I have
fucking low.
no problem with it whatsoever.
I did it because my chick was out all the time, and I wanted to watch the end of that Search and Destroy.
Search Party.
Search Party.
Yeah.
So then she never, we watched 3, and then I kept going to 10 because she's never home. And then she never once brought it up.
So then you don't
Isn't
feel
that
so
cheating?
I don't feel nothing.
right. Because obviously, if she was that into it, she would have said, "Let's watch that show."
I watched a movie last night that was 3 hours long. It had 0 plot, and I actually think I dug it in a very, very big way.
Is it a new movie or?
Well, it's on demand.
Mhm.
It's called American Honey. Now, I guarantee you, most people will hate it, but it's about these young, weird kids that just drive around the country selling these magazine subscriptions. And they're into hip hop and country music.
Like you are.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people that never ate anything other than fast food or, been to Walmart or something. And I don't know, it's hypnotic. It's a fucking hypnotic movie.
I'm interested in this.
That's why I'm here, to pique your interest, ladies and gentlemen.
It's peaked.
And your favorite guy, is it the guy who had the Trump cuck thing that you never showed up for? Now they closed it down.
Shia LaBeouf.
Mm-hmm. Shia LaBeouf.
I'm very leave Shia alone. I always feel bad when people are picking on
Oh,
him.
girl.
I feel bad.
Oh, girl. Shia LaBeouf is going to leave you now.
He's leaving us all. He has left us all. Let's be real.
I know. I just feel bad. I mean, he seems like kind of a nut.
This is the thing that Chris isn't bringing up about the Netflix cheating. Because he doesn't know what he even sends in. Well, just stop. Just calm down instead of trying to guess. If you read the article, the way that you get caught Netflix cheating is Netflix lies. I mean, it fucking rats you out by saying what you watched last.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I have found out past movies and further along episodes where I was like, what gives? I thought we were going to watch this together. Because when my boyfriend is not home, I watch things that I know he doesn't want to watch. I would love to catch up on some of the shows we watch together, but I don't do it. Because I know he wants to watch it. So then I'm stuck like watching just like bad shows.
Well, what's the problem with just watching what you watched without him again?
Because like you can't chat about it after. It's fun.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you're in this, you like to. It's the same reason why you go to a movie with someone, so you can discuss the movie. People don't want to go to a movie alone because then you're just going like this. Oh, I thought it was good. I did too. Me.
And in the case of binge watching, it's usually a show that's been out for a while. That you're catching up on. And so it's not a common conversation. Now, if you had just seen a movie that just came out and then you're like, oh, I can go to work and most people saw it this weekend because it's a new movie or an episode of something that just aired last night. But most of binge watching is like no one else is at that point. They've already watched it. So you can't just be like, I want
to all of The Wire this weekend. All of it.
Right. But if you were to say, let's say, watch a couple episodes, and then somebody who's watched the whole season, you can be like, can we talk about specifically episode 4 of The Wire? They're not going to remember.
They're not going to know what you're talking about.
But if they just saw it, they would remember.
Right.
Yeah, but why would you be binge watching at the same time with a perfect stranger?
You get hurt way too long. Hard. What?
Long and hard.
I had my feelings hurt long.
And hard.
Long time.
I took it long. I really did. I took that breakup long.
It's been a hard time. All right, guys, I gotta go.
All right, well, we adore you. Wish you'd come by more. And we should do something where the two shows...
Meet as one?
Well, no, we should do something where we go out and do a gig together.
I'm in. I will make this
I wonder
happen.
what we could do. We could play Family Feud against each other.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, that would be
dun,
fun.
dun. That's the right song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Or we could give each show pellet guns and we'll just shoot each other across the
Either
bar.
way, it would be really fun.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, they hurt, right?
Somebody could get an ear put out.
Oh.
All right, get your butthole out of here. Go.
Get that tight butthole out of here.
It's so little.
It's so tempting just to know how tight it is.
Guys, I love you.
Oh my God, that's scary.
She's scary. She really is.
She'd be a lot of fun. Just fucking. She's as nutty as Chris. She'd be great on Tinderfield.
I know.
You and her both say shit and then wonder what it was that you said. It's so similar that way.
Show with one else. Swipe right.
Did you send Mr. Big Mrs. Fields cookies?
I did not. I did not do that. That's probably would have calmed her down.
That's why she's upset.
I yelled at her this morning. You got to calm down right now. Which then she yelled back at me, I am calm. Which is always bad.
People don't really like to be told to be calm when they're upset.
Well, I don't like to wake up again fucking crazy women fucking yelling at me. Because I think they're pregnant.
What's that dick?
Hey, Craig. What's up?
Hi, this message is for Chris.
Yes, he's right here.
Remember, Crazy Cabby on the Howard Stern show
Yes.
bragged about not paying his taxes. Do you know where he ended up?
Where's that?
In fucking jail. For like 2 years. Go Google that shit, you fucking moron. You're going to go to jail.
But see, I would plead down. He probably just didn't want to plead down.
What do you do, rat everybody out?
It sounds like that's what happened.
You confessed on the air that you haven't paid taxes in 7 years, you fucking idiot.
It was 8.
They can't go back to that first year, from what I understand.
Exactly. You're only supposed to keep it.
But
like
you know
that.
what? The president, just be like the president and say you won't show anybody your taxes. He's a Republican. He doesn't have to show his taxes.
Thank you, Ron.
Tell him, Ron. Tell him the truth, right?
Well, Crazy Cabby used to come on and do my show all the time. I guess I can't remember. I guess it was at 93.3 he used to come by. I don't remember where it was. And then I completely forgot all about him. I don't know what he's doing now.
I don't know why.
I guess Crazy Uber. Life changes, you got to adapt all the time.
You got to move with the times. You're right.
There's an app for that now.
Chris, he was really upset with you.
He was really pissed at me. I don't know why. I guess he doesn't do his taxes.
And then he called you an effing I-word.
Well, everybody that pays taxes gets annoyed with people like you, Chris.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry, everyone.
When everyone's right, people are writing in, there's no pleading down on your taxes.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Garth, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Benningtons? The Netflix cheating, there's a way around it. I do it all the time. If you set up a separate profile for yourself and your chick, and we're watching a show together, I only watch it on my chick's profile. And then when she's gone, if I want to go ahead, I do it on mine. But when she comes back, it still only shows the episodes we watched together on hers.
But then you have to re-watch said episode.
Yeah, I just take a nap.
Yeah, I can't live like that.
That's too much. I'm not sending multiple profiles on my Netflix. There's one, and that's it.
I have a double profile, so now I'm really concerned.
First of all, can you get Netflix in IRS jail, Chris? Because that's where you're going.
There's a separate IRS jail?
Oh, yeah.
Is it
white
worse?
collar.
Okay.
No, it's easier.
Oh, well, 2 years in a fucking white-collar prison. Come
yeah, you're playing handball, you're...
Probably playing cards, right?
Yeah,
You'll do well for yourself
Play
there.
spades?
You're teaching people how to read. They take you over to the other part of the jail. You teach those guys how to read.
Nice.
Seems more like a vacation.
Look, I've got the perfect person who could handle your case.
Okay.
Now, she's in Chicago now, but she knows quite a bit about tax law. Yes.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey.
I love Michelle with one L. Can I just
Yeah,
say
she's adorable.
She's great.
She's great. This is counterpoint with the tax thing. Last year, I asked my accountant, I said, I have a cousin who never files taxes.
Okay.
I said, will he get in trouble or is that tax evasion? I go, the truth is he's probably cheating himself out of a refund. And he basically said, you're fine.
Yeah, see? So I'm good to go.
So you...
I'm fine. Janice is reassuring my lifestyle right now.
Oh, she knows about taxes.
Leave me out of it.
These tax reforms have sausage juice all over them.
I'm pulling this call. I'm going to play it during the trial.
This is your expert witness.
I was curious.
Well, Janice, thanks for your help, darling. We'll talk to you soon.
Oh, my pleasure.
You're a real fuck up. You know that.
I'm just living my life the way I want to live it, Ron.
It's wild.
I didn't realize people get so upset over this.
Yeah, they get upset.
They get really pissed.
Because everyone's paying taxes, Chris.
Taxes.
Taxes.
And where are they going? Am I right?
God.
Bridges, schools.
I'm seeing a dam that's falling apart in California right now.
Yeah, that's why we need more taxes.
Tax money.
Seems like the taxes should be going to that.
All right. Why are you trying to do it now?
No, you're not
I
good.
just wanted to jump in. I wanted to have fun.
Why you jump in and start paying your taxes?
Jump in on this.
I ain't paying taxes.
So that's the reason why we don't want you
He's
to do
doing
it.
a lot of effeminate things today.
I ain't paying taxes.
What was the thing you said?
Here's the thing.
Oh, I'll watch it if I want to. Whenever I want.
Whenever I want.
I'll watch.
Whenever I
watch
want.
Hackers if I so choose.
Ah, my back's killing me. Maybe that's finally giving out on me after all these years.
No.
What, an Advil? I got an Advil for you.
Yeah, but what am I going to take it with, Chris?
I'll send Greg around the world to get something free to eat.
No, first of all, Greg around the world is too valuable. He's got to be in here at all times.
He was around the world, Greg.
Yeah. You're doing his name the wrong fucking way, Taxi. Taxi! I gotta go pay my taxes. Isn't that funny? The guy who drove a taxi doesn't pay taxes.
That's interesting.
I told Around the World Greg to have an idea and pitch it to Apatow because he wants to be a TV producer.
He didn't have anything on hand?
You know him, man. He's all talk.
Yeah, I know.
No action.
Just yap, 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 yap.
Tell Around the World Greg to grab a mic or come running in here, whatever he wants to do. You bring him in and leave Vito in there. I want Vito to be stuck in the glass for a while. 7 minutes.
He's fast.
Did you say anything to Apatow yesterday?
I didn't even get to meet Apatow.
Why?
He was
the
doing
whole
the thing.
fucking reason to bring him here is for you to pitch your TV ideas.
That's where we got the idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, wait, Gail, did you say that you were going to Seth Meyers' show?
Yes, I am. On Thursday.
Really?
I'm very excited about it.
Well, maybe Nick at Night will be working that night.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he is.
Yep.
I think he does. I know he might work Monday and Wednesday, not Thursday.
No. Text him, because you said sometimes he stays over your house, right?
Yeah. He usually sleeps over at my apartment. Like Thursday night or Wednesday night.
Which night is it going to be? Wait,
night.
This is a great night for this is a great TV thing.
He texts me all the time. He's like, "Can I stay over?" I'm like, "Yeah." You don't need to
Why?
ask.
Because he's in the
Show
city.
up. Sorry,
you're in the city and he's not.
Yeah, or
he misses you.
He is like somewhere like on university. He has to be somewhere early.
Oh, I see.
Because he also works at the Cage. It's like a place where we have all the equipment and stuff.
Cage fighters are in there fighting.
Cool.
Also that too.
Hold on. What about office fights? This is a fucking TV show. You go to any office, and you say whoever fights wins a fucking plasma TV.
How big?
Well, and like 18 inches. It's a small one.
Something for the kitchen.
Yeah, something that you could either put in that or next to the shitter.
Okay.
Chris, you got an idea for a TV show?
I always wanted like a reality show that follows around like locksmiths, because I feel like locksmiths are.
What years? The people use key cards now.
Oh, I still have a key. Plenty of people still use keys, because I think locksmiths.
I mean,
do a
you're
lot of drunk
aiming at
people.
really a fucking low fucking demo here, like poor people that don't have key cards.
I didn't know rich people have key cards.
Sure. Yeah. I have mine as voice command.
What?
Or I use my thumbprint.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'll go like this, Siri, let me in and turn on all the lights.
I feel like a fucking idiot with this locksmith show.
Holy shit, here's an idea. It's like Bachelor, but it's with an AI. It's like a Siri.
Okay.
And then she picks through her brain the best of all. Yeah, you got an idea for a show?
Yeah, I think let's go into the world of like Furries the show. I think like a furry dating show.
Furry Bachelor.
Yeah.
It's Bachelor's for people in furry costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, fairy. Yes.
Furry.
Furry.
Oh, furry. Okay.
No, fairy we don't say in this country.
No,
we say gay. Yes, gay. All right.
I think they have a fairy bachelor.
They should have that.
I got an idea. Here's a show. It's called Drink or Die. And people just keep doing shots, right? Until one of them
dies.
Well, I mean, the opportunities to die, but they could start vomiting.
Right.
And then what I like to say, rally time. You get extra points for rally.
And then
puke and rally.
And like if you puke, is that like a KO, like you're done?
Mm-hmm. Also, I got another idea. This one, I think this could be big. It's called Celebrity Assholes. Now, 4 screens open up.
Yeah.
You just see butt cheeks. We know that there are 4 different celebrities.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You pull their ass cheeks apart, and you have to guess by looking at their asshole which celebrity it is.
I'd love to be on the show.
Now, you get one, you're going to get, like, say, $1,000. You want to risk that and go on and try the second asshole?
Okay,
because that's $10,000.
I would do that. What am I going to do with $1,000?
Okay, Chris, you're not playing it. We're spitballing right now.
Okay.
You can't get on, you know me, and everybody will think it's rigged. Now, here's the fun part. Every week we know it. One of them is Tom Arnold. We just don't know where he is.
So, like, you can use that, but if you use it too early, you're screwed.
Now, what happens, you make your pick, and then that person leans over and puts their upside-down head up and goes, and says who they are. I think everybody'd be watching just to see whose assholes show up.
That's good. I mean, sex sells. Celebrity.
And ass sex? Yeah.
It's big now.
No one's gonna have sex with the asses, Chris. That's gross.
It's coming up.
You can't show that on TV. Are you kidding me?
Jen, you got an idea for a TV show?
I would like to see one with Tinder, like the apps, dating apps.
Tinder time. We call it Tinder time.
Tinder time.
Right? You got to get a date and have sex with her by the end of the show.
Okay, what about this one? Underwater gladiators.
Holy shit.
What?
You're underwater. You're given weapons. You fight. First one to drown, obviously. If you go up for air, you're done.
What about the second one to drown?
You win.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
And maybe you have to wear some sort of like lead boots or something because you're
Right.
like fighting on the ground.
I like that part.
I had another idea for a show. It's called Did You Just Eat a Baby? So we give them a mystery food.
Okay.
And they have to tell us whether it's human baby or not.
That's going to be tricky with pork. You know, like
Pork is
like
gonna
a
be
pork belly. You're going to go, is this? I don't know.
And penguin. They say penguin tastes just the same as human.
Really?
Maybe expanding on that. It can be
Okay, go. Because I'm not married
not
to
just
it.
babies, but anything. So we put random stuff in random food, make people eat it, and then we go, what did you really eat? And there's like a finger in there.
So it's not going to be baby
Or it
related.
could be a finger, it could be LSD.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Right.
They have to figure out.
Yeah. Before
If they're
the
like-
effects of the drug
Yeah.
takes hold.
Oh, and they're like, oh, this is delicious. And we'll go like this. Really? Because you just ate your own dog. Like every episode, let's have a pet in there. A family pet.
Is my dog dead?
Most of it. What about this idea? It's just called Dinosaur Loser, right? And we're taking dinosaurs and trying to get them to lose weight as fast as we can.
So first we're going to have to set up a Jurassic Park-like scenario.
Obviously.
We're gonna need
You know.
I think the History
don't
Channel
have-
would like this. Or Nat Geo.
Okay. I like where you're going with this.
But like FX though. Like, we can go anywhere
Or
with
even
this.
CNN. They do wacky shows.
I had an idea called
makes no
Slave
sense.
for a Day where
Go on.
I think it says it all right there. Yeah. Another game I think people would watch is called Lick the Floor. And it's a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
And they keep licking the floor, and whoever makes it the furthest, not exactly the fastest, you've got to go the furthest.
Did you get
And
any
it-
water?
No. You can't take your tongue off the floor.
Oh.
Now, the fun part is you're traveling around. We had more and more stuff like cat piss, old dead insects, some live insects. Okay? Obviously, baby blood.
All right, I've got one. How about Deathbed Confessions?
Okay.
It's like a prank show where you convince someone that they're about to
I
die.
love it already.
And
But then they do.
no, they don't.
That's the prank.
And then you get them to confess their deepest, darkest secrets, break them down to tears until finally you're like, just kidding, you're on Deathbed Confessions.
All right, I'm going to roll with this idea. And it's called Nazis Got Your Parents. We make them think that Nazis have their parents are going to kill them. And then they have to do something for us. Like, for instance, punch a baby or push an old person down some steps.
I like this.
Rob a 7-Eleven.
There's nothing I wouldn't do if Nazis had my parents.
Sometimes you have to yell racist slurs out a car window. Like every week. And at the end of it, we'll be like, these aren't Nazis. These are two, celebrities. One of them will always be Tom Arnold. You know what? We could also play What's in This Pop-Tart, where people are just biting into Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
It's either something delicious or something really awful. What's in this Pop-Tart?
Smells
So like
weird.
most of their flavors that they just released.
Yeah.
They released like an Orange Crush flavor.
Sounds delicious.
It wasn't.
You know, I've never eaten a Pop-Tart in my life.
You won't
Never
do
tried
it?
a Pop-Tart.
He
They're
won't do
not
it.
bad.
Doesn't matter. I'm holding a record for myself now. Two things I've never eaten. Pop-Tart and olive. Just want to keep the record going as long as I possibly can. I understand they're both delicious.
What if you bit into a Pop-Tart and it was filled with olives?
That would be, seriously.
It's heartbreaking.
That might as well put me on my deathbed.
They'll probably make that a flavor soon. It's going to happen.
I want to go with your deathbed thing, except for we call it deathbed.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's a deaf person in bed, and they don't know what we're doing to their home, right? Because, we could have like a saw in there, sawing up all their stuff, or hitting a child right behind them, their own child. Could be really fun.
I think there's a trend here.
I had an idea for a show, and maybe this is more of a Chinese show, but you would do stuff around the world, right? And you've lived in China, right?
Singapore.
All right. Well, Trump recognized them before the main place.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Me Go Pee Pee in Your Coke. And it's based on an old Chinese tale that people used to love to tell. By the way, when are we doing our show,
Street Jokes?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Do you know we haven't done we've done zero work on the formatting of that.
I just had a conversation.
Zero work on the imaging.
I just had a
Zero work on the booking. And I promise big things to the audience. This might be the first time that I just come out and go, ladies and gentlemen, I've let you down.
What can I do for you to make this up?
I'll come up with a better idea that I don't come through on.
We'll see you all back here in 1 month. I swear it'll be ready.
And when I swear, it means I was going to stop thinking about it for a while. Why don't we take a break here, kids? We'll be right back. Bennington. Back to the Bennington Show Thursday. It's Unmasked with Nick Capallo, who is actually hilarious. His show is on CISO on Thursday as well. I know we stopped by to see Jim and Sam today. Was that just a laugh riot?
It was hysterical.
Love him. And Jimmy and Nick DiPaolo go back so many years. So any of the tough crowd, whenever they get together, I'm already laughing.
I'm so excited for that Unmasked to premiere because honestly, we were losing it in there. I mean, it was one of the funniest ever.
I was losing it, and at one point I was laughing so hard, I just kind of bounced my chair into in with everybody else, in the audience, and just forgot I was hosting. So I'm just watching Nick for a while. He's really fun. He's really fun to kind of play around with and all. It's very funny. If I go back to any of my, and I hate to say this, any of my favorite Unmasked seem like they're always Tough Crowd alumni.
Yeah.
A lot of them are Tough Crowd alumni.
Well, they're just like, it's kind of like the best of the best. And also they're like, they knew how to do that so well, where it's just like a conversation, like not just their act, but like they're funny conversation.
They're funny people.
Yeah.
Not like a lot of Chris's friends who just have a funny act that they've memorized and off they go. Jen, do you have anything big planned tonight?
No, I don't. I don't have any like Valentine right now.
Oh, Jen!
Do you want a listener to take you out?
I don't think so.
How long has it been since you've been with a good fella?
Oh my God, it's been so like maybe 3 years ago.
Really? Since a real relationship?
Yeah.
And how long since a one-nighter?
December.
Long December.
All right.
That's a lot of time in between though, right?
I know.
2 months.
It's time to get out there.
I don't know. It's up to her. I don't like to rush people. Look what happened when I rushed Chris.
I know.
He's in one bad relationship after another. All right. Flynn just said he changed his mind and will come back to the White House.
What? You can't do that.
Yeah. They've already changed the key card, as wealthy people have.
Damn it. I thought they all had keys.
Who did you send out to get me the pill?
Around the World, Greg.
I wish Vito would have went. I kind of feel a little more trusting with Vito when it comes to something like that. I don't know Around the World, Greg, enough.
He's from this country.
Yeah.
That's why. So
this guy will bring me back a wallaby. What's wrong with you, Vito?
Vito. Jesus Christ. I can't believe that just happened.
What? Just give me the whole thing.
You can open the packet,
I just
Vito.
wanted to make it easy. I made everything worse.
you know what? In true Vito fashion, you were saying something nice about him, and then he completely fucked something up, and then it's just like, Vito's a fuck up again. We're back to thinking Vito's the biggest fuck up.
I mean, what just happened was just fucking crazy.
I couldn't even figure out what was happening.
Just cracking open the package.
He's a very peculiar guy.
I'll never forget. So yesterday we did the unmask with Judd Apatow and the cast of the show, and it's over. And Vito goes to me, "That was great." And I saw those guys last night in the theater. I go, "What are you talking about? Why wouldn't you tell me?" Never thought of it. Did you guys ever discuss that since?
Vito told me he was going. I said, Vito, you have to announce that. You have to tell Ron that he would like to hear that. I said that on Friday. I was like, Vito, you'd like to...
Is this true, Vito, or is he...
He's shaking.
Fucking bullshit. Like he would really go, oh no, you have to announce that. You have to tell Ron that.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. This is no bullshit. I said Ron would like to hear what happens during the fucking thing. As always, shit.
If you said that, then why'd you text me and ask me to do something for you Sunday night when I was there?
I forgot that you went, but I fucking told you on Friday to fucking go. I'm sorry I don't know your fucking social schedule so goddamn well.
Now, Monday morning came around and you go, oh, make sure you talk to Ron about that?
I didn't remind him, no. I didn't remind him.
Did you think of it yourself?
No, but I told him on Friday. That puts the ball in his court.
I'm going to do this one time. Vito, did he tell you on Friday to make sure he explained to me?
False. He did not.
I'm going to go crazy.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
Vito was raised Catholics.
So was
And there's no, you weren't.
You weren't.
You don't even know the Lord's Prayer.
Not
There's one thing that I know. Catholics do not lie, particularly to other Catholics.
I'm not lying. I know I fucking said that out loud to Vito. I know it.
He just said here in front of everyone that you didn't.
That you didn't.
He's fucking forgetful.
Here's what I'm going to ask.
Yeah.
Both of you swear to God.
I swear to God.
Vito?
Christ, too.
Well, that doesn't make it bigger, but yeah, I swear to God.
Right. He just shilled over the Son of Christ. God. Son of God.
Actually, if you know anything about Catholicism, they're one and the same.
Oh, they are the same thing.
Yeah.
They're
Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yeah,
one.
but they're two different dudes, too.
No, there aren't.
No, they're the same.
That's crazy.
God incarnate.
He just called our religion crazy.
I'm starting to believe him less and less.
That's
now I
the man that
definitely
wants you to
believe in Vito.
I know I said it. Okay?
What was the setting? Where were you?
In the office. I had my back to him, and he said, I'm going to the show.
By the way, can I just add something so you can visually, like, their desks are back to back, and they're so big, and they argue all the time because they can't, like, wedge themselves in. And it was just like, there's other people, like, sitting there. Why would you guys choose the desks that are back to back?
We didn't. Well, I don't know why, Gail, all right? We're two big fat idiots arguing with each other.
You don't have to be there all the time. You go, oh, this doesn't work. We should put a smaller person behind us.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I try to spend as little time in that chair.
I mean,
Jen, this was about Jen for a minute, too. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
And
I
they
blame
took
Vito
it
on that.
away from you.
No, Vito did.
It's fine.
Chris, I want you to make a list up of 5 people that we could try to hook Jen up that work here at SiriusXM.
Okay. I'm going to get a pen. I'll make this list right now.
You should probably have a pen.
Preferably single, but doesn't have to be single.
No, that's not a big deal for her.
Hey, you don't like to announce your Gail Meets Girls in advance, huh?
I don't. I just want to make sure it's done before I say it.
Are you excited about him, Jen?
Very excited.
Yeah. This is going to be a great one.
Every time I ask Gail how the show went, she goes, well, I don't know. Jen liked it a lot, though.
I do.
I have the most fun in there.
Have you ever said I don't like it?
I'm going to say Jen didn't laugh once.
Jen, are you
a grimace?
Are you a Nick Cannon fan?
Yes.
Were you surprised that he quit AGT?
Not really.
He acted like he was forced out.
Yeah. I mean, he's like a boss man, so I can't really see him like being under somebody. Like,
you think he's going to have his own network?
Oh, definitely.
I think
he wants that.
Like big boss man status.
Yes, for sure.
Now, do you think people that are 46 years old should still be in a bikini, or is that pushing it?
If their body's nice,
what do you
work
think?
it.
I think the bikini has no age.
Well, guess what? I'm going to prove you both wrong. Wait till you see Jennifer Aniston in a bikini at age 46. It's going to make you two age and body shamers shit in your hats and then wear it the rest of the afternoon. And I feel bad because I tricked you into that.
Okay.
To get you to say something bad.
Good point.
Look at her at
Holy
age
shit.
46.
She does not look any different
She looks
than
the
she
same.
did like 20 years ago.
She's the friend of all friends. And when everyone ever says, who's your favorite friend? I'm like, Rachel Aniston. And then, if they say, who's your worst friend? I go, fucking Ross Geller.
Everyone hates Ross.
Too whiny.
Everyone hates Ross.
And I hate it when he acted like he had a sound and he just had that keyboard. Because people are like, you like that part?
I did.
You're a Geller. You're a Geller feller. You're still writing down?
I need just 2 more names. I'm thinking really hard because I really want her to match with someone that will make her happy. And I'm good with relationships, so I think she should be.
Well, you get a lot of dates, that's for sure.
Why'd you get your dick cut off then?
My dick is still attached to my crotch.
You know what? By the way, I'm going to give you another Jennifer Aniston thing, which is always interesting. Most people don't know whether they like her breast or her butt better. Like some people are like, oh, they're all breast. Some people are like, oh, they're 100% butt. But her breast and her butt are both damn good, especially for TV.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
I'm going to say if I had to pick, I would go breast. I think is her best asset of the two.
Jen?
But for sure.
For Stanley, you're the tender guy.
Give me that ass.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of her skin, though. The skin has always been perfect.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Is that a
very
Greek
smooth.
thing that she has going?
Yeah, it's a Greek thing. That's that good Greek
Because
skin.
I know you're from a Greek neighborhood.
The biggest population of Greek people outside of Greece.
Not true. It's actually more than are in Greece.
Jesus.
There's more people, Greek people in Astoria than there are in Athens, Georgia.
Oh, okay, yes. And how are your neighbor's skin? Just like so
Wonderful.
Just
It's wonderful.
buttery and
I have
smooth?
to stop myself from touching them. And they don't even know me.
Really? You don't know any of your neighbors?
I try to stay away from my neighbors. I try not to talk to them. I try to interact with them.
With me, it's howdy, neighbor.
Really?
Let me know if I can do anything to help.
Just give us a knock if you need anything.
The other day, all the neighbors in my neighborhood got together and we helped put up a barn.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Manhattan.
Amazing.
Yeah, in Manhattan. They made us tear it down. They said it was blocking the street. And I go, street? Well, this is an avenue, so you fucked up. Yeah, the funny thing about Round the World, Greg, he could make it up and down the fucking elevator.
He's en route back.
En route or en route?
Or en route.
I say on?
Or en, yeah.
Love and yeah.
All right, so I made my list of the 5 people that Jen should make a go at it.
Okay.
We can
All
go
right.
5 to 1 or 1 to 5, whatever.
What's on his list?
5 to 1, baby. 1 and 5. All right, let's go through it. I want you to read them off, Chris.
Okay. And I'll go from 5 to 1.
Okay.
Number 5 of men who Jen should date at SiriusXM. Handsome Johnny Tubesteaks. I think he might have changed his ways.
I worry that he's a player. I'm concerned about it, but yeah, I mean, handsome for sure.
He's a sexy dude.
He's very handsome, but I know 3 women here were forced into abortions.
Oh my God.
So,
because of when it's an unwanted pregnancy, we mean for the girl, not you, handsome Johnny.
Jen used condoms.
Thanks. I'll think of that.
That's number 5. Number 4.
Go ahead.
Sway.
What are you mad about?
I told Greg to get change, and he did not. He got some change. He didn't listen to my exact orders.
You mean changes just once?
Yeah, just one. Yeah.
No one calls that change.
Or break
This
a
is
bill.
called change.
Break a bill, I mean. Number 4
Sway's married, right?
I don't believe so.
He's got a kid.
I don't believe he's married. So I think Jen would love Sway. And vice versa.
Well, first of all, everybody loves Sway.
Yeah, I mean,
Have you met Sway?
Yeah, I've met Sway.
Did he say anything like maybe he was interested?
No, it was like I see you. Hey, you know.
Do you feel like he's
friendly.
too old for you?
A little bit. Like, I grew up watching Sway, so it's kind of weird.
We all did.
That is kind of hot.
Yeah. I like it.
Did you say hot? All right, go ahead.
Number 3, Ryan Sampson from the Morning Mashup. He is single.
You're just trying to hook your boy up.
I think he would treat Jen very nicely. He's a very nice guy. White man.
Why'd you have to say white man?
Idiot for saying that.
Ryan Sampson is in the running here. I'll introduce
Oh, it would be
the
up to Jem.
Jen, you like tough words.
But no, you never would have said that if you weren't his running buddy.
Well, no, I know him. He's a nice guy.
Right. You guys drink together?
Yes.
And do coke together?
We don't do coke together, no. Number 2, Lord Sear from the Vito's very good friends with Lord Sear. We see him every morning coming in.
He's out of our age bracket.
You think so?
I know so.
See, I didn't even consider
This is
that.
a bad list.
I think this is a solid list.
I don't like the list.
And number 1 is Assistant Matt, who I think they would be actually perfect together.
Assistant
Perfect.
Matt?
He's the assistant down the hall. He's a good-looking guy.
Here's the problem.
He's fun.
He dated one of our interns before. And they're kind of like, you know, you don't go back to the same pool too many times.
Yeah,
right?
and also, like, is that a disrespect to set someone up with someone? You know?
I don't think so.
That already dated a friend of yours.
I don't think that's a problem at all.
To me it is.
I think it could be inappropriate. And to put that at number 1?
Jen, give us, if you could date any celebrity, who would it be?
Drake.
Who do we got that's Drake-ish around here? Lord Sear?
Ooh, I don't know who's the most Drake-like. Maybe Sway.
Sway's Drake-like.
In swagger.
Ryan Sampson's kind of Drake-like.
No,
they
he's not.
play a lot of Drake on that morning mashup. They're playing Hotline Bling all the time.
You're
There's different, but Drake-like and likes Drake are two different things. I don't think any of the comedians that come through that you like.
There was one.
No,
Oh.
I feel weird saying it.
it's okay.
I don't know. It's kind of awkward.
Gail said Jimmy Schubert.
I did.
Who
I
was it?
thought Jared Freed was kind of cute.
All right, let's take a look at him.
Jared Freed.
Here's Jared Freed. That's Jared.
Yeah, he's handsome.
He was very funny, too.
Yeah, he is very funny. He hangs out with the boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear something like really fucking... So there's always a lot of young comedians hanging out at the stand. So I'm hosting the show, No Ben Bailey. He was working in it, you know, running back around. So they said, okay, make sure, you know, go up for, you know, he'll be here. He wasn't there. So the waitress gives me a thing to bring up a comic.
Mhm.
I'm looking at him like, I didn't even know he was here. So I announce him, and it was another comic that the manager got the two confused.
Oh, no.
And he said to me, he goes, no, it's me. I go, I know who you are, but I got this thing. Hand it to me.
Yeah.
I can't see in the back who's here. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I've been here for 3 years. And they think I'm him all this time?
Oh, no.
Shit.
I'm like,
So uncomfortable.
my name's Paul, and that's between y'all.
And my name's Bennett, and I ain't in it.
I ran into my cousin the other day,
Uh-huh.
and he says, you know, I saw a movie. I loved it based on hearing you talk about it on the show. I go, what's that? He goes, Pulp Fiction. It is good. I was cracking up.
I like that it's finally got around to it, though.
That's what happens. We think everybody's seen everything, but we're a little obsessed with pop culture more than most people.
But you know what? It's a timeless film, and I think it still holds up. You're never too late for pulp.
Is there a movie that everybody saw that you haven't? You feel like is a famous movie? Because I'll give one for me.
Okay.
I never saw Sound of Music.
Really?
Never saw it.
I saw it.
Clips. I'm like, oh, I would hate this.
I will say that that Sound of Music, I probably only seen all the way through once, but every other time I watched it, I would turn it off before the Nazis show up. Because it gets sad and depressing.
Spoiler alert, I didn't know. It looks pretty happy from the clips I saw. Jen, is there a movie it seems like everybody saw but you?
There's so many. I didn't even realize until I started working on this show that I didn't see like any movies.
We see a lot of movies.
But I have never watched The Godfather, like any of them.
Wow. That's
I want you to watch it, but do me a favor. Don't get too attached to Sonny. That was my problem.
But you know what? I actually wouldn't. Sometimes when you hear someone say something at that level, then you're like, I actually am jealous of that. Because then, like, she could, like, sit down and watch
absolutely.
all of them and then be like, okay, you know, I have a whole weekend planned for myself.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Gail?
I have never seen any of the Lord of the Rings, and there was a time that it was just, like, a big pop culture mention, and I've never seen any of them. I have no... I
started and never finished, just like I did with Harry Potter.
I've seen all three.
There's 5 now, right?
There's the 3 Lord of the Rings, and then there's The Hobbit, which is 3 different.
I consider that all the same, though.
Yeah, then there's 6. There's 6.
Okay.
The Hobbit one's really terrible. I've never seen Citizen Kane. I've seen like the Rosebud scene, but I've never actually seen the entire film.
Spoiler alert.
Let's go to Round World. Come on over, bro. What's a movie it seems like everybody has seen but you?
A big movie that everyone has seen but me.
Yeah. It's like a popular...
You're a movie watcher, right?
Yeah. I watch a lot of movies. The Big Lebowski.
Oh my God.
Wow. Shit.
By the way, who's got the most shocking so far? I think Godfather.
Godfather's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
But Big Lebowski's one, like, Godfather I can kind of see, like, Jen's like, oh, this was popular, like, before my time.
Right.
I've missed it. But Big Lebowski, the youngsters like it.
They love it.
So that is shocking. Like, that's a movie that's just people just sit and, like, hang out at colleges and just watch together. So that one, to me, is maybe even more shocking.
Yeah, it was interesting because I was watching Hell or High Water yesterday with Jeff Bridges.
Did you like it?
Love it.
I thought it was pretty good.
It's so good.
I thought it was pretty good. And I was like, what other Jeff Bridges movies haven't I seen? Pretty much all of them. Apart from True Grit. So,
did you see Fat City?
Nope.
That's my favorite. I love that movie so much.
What's like a list?
Huh?
I needed a list. That's what I need.
Dude, I love to make lists for people and then check them off with them and kind of make them do an oral book report. That's my favorite thing in the world to do.
I also love lists.
You see the Last Picture Show?
I actually have seen that, yeah. Because it was on a top 100 movies list.
Great, right?
That AFI did.
Did you ever see Cutter and Bone, or sometimes it's called Cutter's Way?
Nope.
He's in that.
It's awesome.
Love it.
You put me onto that.
I also put you on to Breathless. You promised to watch.
I didn't watch that. I did watch the Always Sunny episodes, though.
Would you laugh at that?
Fucking hysterical. I watched the season so far. It's fucking really good.
Just think of something. By the way, Citizen Kane probably isn't going to mean a lot to you.
You don't think so?
No, a lot of it has to do, although it will remind you of Trump now.
Okay.
It's got a Trump feeling about it. But a lot of it had to do with camera angles and stuff like that, which had never been used before. So that's why film students. All right, let's try to guess something that Vito has never seen. I'm going to bet that he's never seen that video about washing your hands using the bathroom. It's got to be something white bread with him.
I think it's going to be something like a classic like Terms of Endearment. Something like everyone's seen that.
By the way, Vito's mom was pretty sexy yesterday.
Yeah, she looked great.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's a whole wild look she's got going on.
Yeah. her like makeup looked great, and she was like dressed great. Her hair looked great.
Dark woman.
All right, Vita, what have you never seen before?
Shawshank.
That's a weird one.
That's
I would have thought
weird.
you'd be obsessed.
I saw the last 5 minutes as a kid, and ever since then, I was like, it's weird to go back to that now.
Why would you watch the last 5 minutes of something?
I just went downstairs, and my whole family was watching it.
I run back upstairs.
Well, you know what? I have had that happen before where a movie is like, I know the ending of the movie, and then it seems silly to go back and watch it.
Crazy.
Like, I don't think I've really seen Planet of the Apes. Like, I've seen scenes.
That doesn't bother me.
But I don't think I've really seen it. Because I'm like, kind of know what happens here.
You have. I watched it once just because I only saw the ending. I'm like, this really is just the
Can I
ending.
tell you? Planet of the Apes and Gilligan's Island, I put the same exact spot. There's no difference from me.
I'd be more upset if you haven't seen Gilligan's Island. Fantastic show.
Those poor people. Anybody pick up on what I was doing? It's from another movie where they thought Gilligan's Island was real.
Oh, I know. Is it, No, that's not it.
You don't know. Jay, in Bakersfield, what movie haven't you seen that everybody else has? Did we lose you, dude?
I've never seen any of the Hangovers.
That's a weird one.
I've seen only First Hangover.
I've seen all three and enjoyed them, despite the poor reviews. I'm one of those people I find Zach Galifianakis just fucking cracks me up. By the way, March 6th, we are doing Creeps with Kids. Creeps with Kids. Are we going to do the funny commercial like we did last time?
Yes, we will do another commercial.
Coming up fast.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks away. Tickets at the Village Underground. We got to tweet it out, but a great bunch of folks. Should be a blast. It's fucking funny when you hear people what movies they haven't seen.
Well, like he brought up one that is just like kind of a blockbuster. Everyone's seen it. I didn't see. What was the one? It's like not Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy. That was one that it was like big summer movie. Everyone saw it, whether you like it or you hated it. It felt
I've
like
never
everyone
talked
saw
to one person who told me they liked it, yet it was a massive hit. Now, they did a test screening for Galaxy 2,
Mm-hmm.
and it got 100%.
Oh, wow.
It outdid any other thing that they've ever done, that Marvel's ever done test screenings for.
I can't imagine it can be that good.
100%?
100%. 100% of the people were thrilled with it. Brian, Panic in Detroit, what do you got?
I've never seen Fight Club.
Well, I can't tell you anything about Fight Club because of the first rule.
Mm-hmm. Which you'd know.
I can't talk about Fight Club. I want to, but I promise that I cannot risk being kicked out of Fight Club. It's too important to me.
And I can't even tell you about the second rule.
It's the same rule. And that's just between me and you. Don't tell anybody I said it. But if I get kicked out of Fight Club, I don't have other people to fight with. I need my Fight Club at all times.
I haven't seen that movie in so long, and I'm interested how it holds up because I fucking loved that movie when it came out.
That movie would not have been a hit if not for Mr. Brad Pitt. Brad was so fucking crazy in that movie.
It was so good.
I don't know how many people would have been able to work it out. Carla Finch said, I've never seen The Godfather, nor do I intend to. Why would she just turn on it like that?
Harsh.
What is her problem with Francis Ford Coppola? John.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have never seen Goodfellas.
Wow. A person who's never seen Goodfellas. That's stunning to me.
You probably should. You're going to get so many more references all the time, everywhere.
Yes.
Like, if you know any men, you'll get all the things they say.
Sean in Virginia.
Hey, Ronnie. $1 million. I've never seen Last of the Mohicans, but the real reason I called is I got your Gilligan's Island reference. That was Galaxy Quest, and it was a fantastic movie.
Bing, 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 bing. You're going into the pretty good prize closet.
Yeah.
Those poor people. All right, thanks, buddy. Let me put you on hold here. And oddly, the hold button doesn't work. There you go. Let's go to Kendall, London, Ontario.
Hi. So I have never seen The Goonies.
Well, you know what, honey? It's their time up there.
Yeah.
But it's our time down here.
Exactly.
I don't think I've ever watched The Goonies in one straight sitting. I've seen it in enough pieces. I know. I Frankensteined it. You know what I mean? Piece here, piece there, everywhere.
Apparently it's a rite of passage I missed out on.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. I mean, it's a bad movie. It just was. It's 80s kids loved it.
I thought it took place in Astoria, Queens.
Why?
So I realized because they took place in Astoria, Washington, or whatever.
You're a drunk alcoholic.
I was a child. I didn't know.
Didn't you notice, like, the way everything looked?
David, California. Is there caves around you, Chris?
Apparently not.
Other than the cave of an asshole that you have? David, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Rebel Without a Cause, Ronnie. I've watched East of Eden, and I've watched Giant, but I just have not gotten to Rebel Without a Cause.
Now, when I was a kid, my brother, there used to be like these movies that they would do in Philly that was very big. My brother's like, you got to watch this movie. It's Rebel Without a Cause. No, I saw East of Eden first. And I'm like, this is fucking unbelievable. Who's this guy? And he was like, James Dean, he died, blah, 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 in this movie. I'm like, a week later, because they're like doing like a James Dean thing. East of Eden. I mean, first East of Eden, then Rebel Without a Cause. I'm like, this is the most fucking amazing actor I've ever seen in my life. I'm like 10 or 11. My brother says he's only got one movie left. I go, I don't want to see it. I waited 20 some years before I watched Giant.
Just so you would have...
Just so I would always know I had a James Dean movie. And finally I'm like, well, this has gotten crazy. I'm going to sit down and watch Giant. And I can honestly tell you, it was my least favorite of the three movies. I wish I would have saved East of Eden, which I actually like better than Rebel Without a Cause.
Really?
And I fucking love Rebel Without a Cause. Have you guys seen these?
I've seen all three.
Have you seen East of Eden?
I've seen East of Eden.
Beans.
Yeah,
I love that fucking movie.
I think of all three, it's probably still Rebel for me, because just like seeing it as a kid.
I got the bullets! Why'd
you kill the puppies, Plato?
I gotta say this, and I'm not trying to start any trouble because they're all gone.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think Natalie Wood was the best looking girl in that school.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Natalie Wood was so stunning in that.
I know you do.
Like next level stunning.
I think she was a bit. I didn't like her attitude either. Yeah, I bet you do run around with them. Lori from Yonkers said, saw Jaws for the first time this summer. Well, Lori, let you remember that TV set is not a babysitter, okay? The time you start reading some books. I want to go over to Hard Rock Johnny. Johnny, what time are you guys getting over here?
Later.
Are you coming or not, dude?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't want to bring her here?
I don't know.
Why can't you bring her here?
I'm not sure if I can.
But is she standing right next to you?
Why are you
How
talking so suspiciously?
How beautiful is she in real life?
She was stunning.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah, I went out and was like, oh, Jesus, that is a beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Jeter, you fucking you did the Yankees organization well.
Yes.
And you went out.
You might not have won over Vito, but you won us all over.
Fuck Vito and his Mets. But seriously, I will never in a million years do that. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm never going to say anything bad about Tom Seaver. Belongs in the Hall. Fuck, that's crazy to play around like that. Johnny, what, are you? If you're bringing her by, right? Could you guys get sandwiches first?
Yeah, sure.
Have her carry them.
She can help me carry it over.
Is her husband there, or is he still in Florida?
No, he was not. He's away, I think.
Tell her I'd like to do the Ron Bennington tour of New York with her. I tell you, take her out to some of my favorite places. Show her my New York. And my New York is different. I go to the Empire State Building. I go to the Statue of Liberty.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Chinatown.
She's just going to love this. You know, you can't get this tour anywhere else.
That's true. And then I'm going to take you to a place I call Between the Lions. And then, can you believe there's a park centrally located in this city?
Oh my God.
I'd love to take her around. I'll take her to see the Hollywood sign. I don't give a fuck. I got time. I got time, Johnny.
Johnny, can you set this up?
I might. We're really close now. I helped her down the stairs.
Oh my God. Your life is great. We're talking about, what's her name? Hannah Davis. Hannah Davis. Newly pregnant Hannah Davis. So don't try to give her any sushi, Johnny.
No.
Sushi bad for baby.
Oh my gosh, look at her eyes. What were her eyes like in person? You gotta get a close-up
of her face, Chris.
You're just like zooming into her pussy area every time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Come on, that's my friend. Don't talk about her like that.
No, but it is.
I mean, I'm just talking about what I'm seeing.
All
She's
girls
doing
have
it.
some.
Talk about my friends. She had on like these most unbelievably
That's too close.
thin, beautiful heels today too. She had on like these super high heels.
She should not be walking in that
my
when she's
God.
pregnant.
That makes me nervous. My God, she's so beautiful.
Yeah,
like, it
she
doesn't
is.
even make sense.
I know. It's like freakishly pretty. Yeah. Although I can say this. I've dated prettier. I'll just say that. Hey, wasn't it funny with Alec Baldwin when they kept being like, man, was it crazy when you were younger how attractive you were? And he was stunningly attractive when he was young.
He really was.
Hannah Davis pretty.
Yeah.
And now he just turned into like a regular coach of any fucking hockey team.
He's just like a dude.
Yeah.
I saw him in what was he in? What was the Hunt for Red October was on the other day, and I was like, is that the same guy that's on Saturday Night Live right now as Trump? Because it's really hard to tell.
Here's the thing with Hannah Davis. We put up her Sports Illustrated cover today, right? I brought it up earlier. Vito's the one who sent it up, but he doesn't speak. Oh no, we did that whole thing earlier. I just got bad. My fucking people write stuff to me that's crazy. We did fucking 15 minutes on that.
Yeah, we did.
Of me attacking him. I'm sorry, Johnny. And I'm sorry, Vito. Thanks for throwing my Advil on the fucking carpet.
Vito.
Where O&A just had not O&A. Sam and Jimmy just had a porn star pissing and queefing today.
Well, to be fair, it could have. They haven't washed these carpets in so long.
And I said to her, does the carpet match your hair? All right, bro. Wait.
Bennington.
Were you going to tell us a movie you never saw?
I was, and it's an odd one for me. It's The Princess Bride.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know how. We've got one of my favorite wrestlers.
Dude.
It's got very quotable.
Enjoy it.
I didn't know Manny Patinkin was a wrestler. This is amazing.
Yes, he used to be.
Now I feel like that's weird. Is his name Manny Patinkin?
Yeah. Manny Patinkin,
That's it. It made me sound crazy once I said it out loud.
You got it.
It's very weird to watch him as Saul after you see him doing like some of these singing roles he's done over the course of time.
Talk about a guy who lost some of his, as we all do.
Yeah.
As we all do. I know when Chris was younger, he was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Such is life.
All fell apart on me.
East End Rob. East End Rob.
Ronnie B, I'm mid-50s, 55 years old. Still have yet to see The Wizard of Oz.
That's amazing to me. I mean, this is your own fault.
Why? Why? Are you choosing not to, or like are you claiming it's just not come up for you?
It just never came up. And I saw the original Planet of the Apes in the theaters when I was 6.
Can I tell you something?
It's not like I'm young.
Maybe this will make you think about saying it. You're out of the woods, you're out of the dark. All right, talk to you later. I mean, I can't understand a human being that hasn't seen Wizard of Oz.
Because at that point, it's not just like on you, like it's also about bad parenting.
By the way, I've never seen the entire Wiz.
Oh, that's, well,
I saw
right.
just enough to turn off.
Yeah. My grandma is actually afraid of The Wizard of Oz.
Why?
I don't know. I think
She
it's
munchkin?
the green thing. and the witch, all of it.
The green
what's the
thing,
green thing?
meaning the witch?
Yeah,
The Emerald?
witch. Yeah,
The Emerald City she's afraid of?
I think all of it. We once got her tickets to go see Wicked, and she was like, "Oh, it's not that Wizard of Oz
Oh
thing, right?"
my God.
She's afraid of it. I don't know why.
You just tell her this, and tell her this is from Ronnie B. That the thoughts I'd be thinking I could be another Lincoln if I only had a brain, a heart, a knife. Here's Terry in Minnesota. Terry.
Hey, how you doing, Bennington's $1,000,000?
$1,000,000, but you sound like a little down today, honey.
Oh no, I just caught a flu bug. Northern Minnesota, you know how it is.
You be careful. Let me guess, Fargo? You never saw Fargo?
No. Tarantino fan all my life. But there was a movie I wasn't aware of called 4 Rooms. Have you heard of this?
Yes, it's 4 shorts, and he did one of the shorts.
Did he produce?
I think he probably.
I own every other thing he's done, and I wasn't aware of this. I talked to my cousin, and she worked at a video store back when that thing still existed.
What's your favorite Tarantino?
My favorite?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Don't do this to me.
Mine is 4 Rooms.
Joy.
I'm falling in love with 4 Rooms now, but I didn't know about it for so long.
So cute.
I would, I'm going to say this. You're going to like 2 of the 4 rooms.
I only liked one of the 4 rooms.
Really?
Luckily for you, it's the Tarantino room. And then I didn't like it as much as I thought.
You didn't like what's the other director? Rodriguez?
No.
You didn't like that room?
With the little kids?
Love that room.
No. You know why? Because you were a little kid.
Maybe.
That short that Tarantino's in, doesn't he do a thing from a movie that you just talked about?
Well, he does the Top Gun thing, right?
No.
What are you talking about?
Where
Did you ever see the movie where he's talking about Top Gun?
Finger.
Oh. Where he cuts off the finger?
Yeah.
That's in 4 Rooms.
Right, but it's from an older movie, that little game they play.
Yeah, it is. All right, honey, nice to talk to you.
All right, take care, Bennington.
Thank you. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
This flu kills.
It's a dangerous one.
It's a dangerous game you're playing right now with the flu. That's the same flu Al Jarreau had. Lewis, we just brought up Top Gun, and you've never seen it.
Nope, never seen that movie ever in my life, and I don't plan on seeing it either.
Why?
Why?
It's just like, for me, it always seemed like the movie that only girls were into and douchebag bro dudes. Doesn't seem like
Well, you're right about that. You're 100% correct. It's also been called maybe the most homoerotic film of the homoerotic 80s.
Yeah, it's probably, I mean, I'm not a homophobe, but it's probably that too. I just have no interest in it.
But it seems like, you know what, you can just watch it one and done, and you don't have to worry about it.
It's a good time capsule movie because it was the first kind of patriotic propaganda pro-military film that they had made in like 20-some years, because the Vietnam thing was so, so this one was just like, USA, baby, let's fucking beat them. Yeah, we can do it. And,
I saw the Charlie Sheen movie, so isn't that kind of close?
Yeah, it is. But everyone remember, the next time it comes on, let's all rewatch it and just write down every homoerotic thing that's in the film. All right, take care. I mean, they were playing volleyball, and literally, the dudes were oiled up. They had oiled themselves up.
And were they, biting at each other?
Biting?
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Iceman. Remember he would hit his teeth together? Yeah.
Like sexily at, Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I don't know if that was sexily.
I think it was meant to be sexily.
Can we just use sexy? I mean, do we need an adverb?
Yeah, he adverbs it up.
It's not sexily.
All right, Flynn said that he quit not because he was talking to Russians. He said he just didn't feel like he was fitting in, and he's tired of eating lunch by himself.
Aw, now I feel bad for him.
Now I feel bad for the Russians. Because their country is much colder than ours. And they have communism. And the communism is bad business. That was my teacher teaching us. You want to end up like those communists? Because them communism, that's all they got. But it's funny when you think, I mean, obviously you can't see every movie ever made. Now, for me, it's probably, there's got to be famous horror movies that I've never watched. Because I don't like slasher films.
Well, I had that happen when I was in college. I watched a bunch of them because they were never on in my house. Never. Like, no one in my house liked horror movies.
Because they shit.
And so I had never seen, like, Halloween.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Never seen I hadn't seen none of those. So I had watched them all in college.
Now, that's very funny, too, because people said that I let you watch movies that you're not ready for, right?
Yes.
So people said, because she saw Reservoir Dogs and Godfather and all when she was little. But at what age are you supposed to watch a woman get fucking stabbed while she's fucking? And that's what these slasher films are.
And all my friends had watched that at young ages. All of them had watched slasher movies very young. And then we're like, oh my God, your parents let you watch sex on TV?
Yes. We said, we'd rather see that than someone we'd rather see, there's an old saying like this, that people would rather see someone, they don't want to see someone kiss a tit, but slicing off a tit is fine. I wish I could remember who said it. But it made total sense to me.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll never find yourself in a slasher movie situation. And hopefully you will find yourself in a sweet rom-com.
Kissing that tip.
Kissing that tip. I was up on Bonville Hill. I forgot what hill was that?
Salisbury Hill?
Salisbury Hill. I could see the city light. Eagle flying through the sky.
So you're going to tell me that's wrong. Salisbury Hill's wrong.
This summer, she gets her tits cut off. What? As she goes away to summer camp. And a guy in a hockey suit ends up filling her vagina up with cement and then breaking it with an ice pick. That's what a fucking slasher film looks like to me. And by the way, have you ever seen those movies? If the girls have sex, they get killed.
I know, it's really disturbing.
Yeah. Now, by the way, I did let you watch all the Scream movies because I thought they were great.
Yeah, they were funny.
But it had to be a good movie. I let you watch The Shining.
Yeah, it was
Exorcist,
a good movie.
Films that are good films, yes.
Yeah, it's not like I wasn't allowed to watch scary movies. We didn't have slasher movies on in the house. But there's the thing that you just said, there's a book about that very thing. It's just like women in horror and how it's like if you get naked, you're dead. If you have sex, you're dead. They have like the one final girl, but she usually tends to be somebody who has something kind of virginal about her, a redeemable
I'll tell
quality.
you something else was like that too. A little movie called Forrest Gump that thought it was better to be stupid than it is to go out and see the world and have sex.
Yeah.
And that fucking film, be Pulp Fiction? America, be embarrassed of yourselves because you have taste for dog dick. Yeah, I said it. Maybe that makes me unelectable. But you know what, America? I'm a mirror back at you. Did you guys see American Honey yet?
No, you just told us about it.
I know, but you probably don't have 3 hours to kill, right?
I know, but like, I know I do want to see it for sure.
I can't say that I loved it. All right, hold on. Dan in Florida. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy. It's a long time no talk. Tarantino does a whole bit on the internet about how homoerotic.
Yeah, he doesn't do it on the internet. It was in a movie.
Oh, it was in a movie? Okay, I'm sorry. I just heard the bit on the internet. I just didn't know it was from the movie. I think it was either on your radio show or Opie's old show.
Tappy Dumbcock who goes around and he fucking grabs everything he possibly can. Won't fucking tap his way over. All right, so this is very early on.
His cock is so dumb.
I turn up the volume too, because you never do, even for Salisbury Hill. I couldn't believe I couldn't think of the name of that. All right, so this is him at a party. What movie is this?
Sleep With Me.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's not a good movie, and yet. And how long is this scene?
2.5 minutes.
Okay, we got 2.5 minutes. This is Tarantino and his friend. Apparently, this was maybe him and Roger Avery had done this when they worked at the video store. They, you know what I mean? It's like riff things that friends do. But lean in and take a listen.
What's the film about? What's it really about? What genre does it hit?
What like the spine?
The spine.
Like one sentence? Like
no, I don't fucking Boy Meets Girl. I don't give a shit about that. Fuck Boy Meets Girl. Fuck motorcycle movie. No, what is really being said? What's really being seen? That's what you're talking about. Because the whole idea, man, is subversion. You want subversion on a massive level. You know what one of the greatest fucking scripts ever written in the history of Hollywood is?
What?
Top Gun.
Oh, come on.
Top Gun is fucking great. What is Top Gun? You think it's a story about a bunch of fighter pilots?
Yeah, it's about a bunch of guys waving their dicks around.
It is a story about a man's struggle with his own homosexuality. That's serious. That is what Top Gun is about, man. You've got Maverick, all right? He's on the edge, man. He's right on the fucking line, all right? And you've got Iceman and all his crew. Right. They're gay. They represent the gay man, right. All right? And they're saying, go the gay way, go the gay way. He could go both ways.
What about Kelly McGillis?
Kelly McGillis, she's heterosexuality. She's saying, no, go the normal way. Play by the rules, go the normal way. And they're saying, no, go the gay way. Be the gay way. Go for the gay way. All right? That is what's going on throughout that whole movie.
What is this party? Who are these people? They make me sick. What is that? Who are you? Who are you?
Who the hell are you?
What is he wearing? It's some kind of like dance jumpsuit, freakish little gaucho. Let's go to Spain and dance with our arms over our heads. And
he goes to her house, right? All right. It looks like they're gonna have sex. You know, they're just kind of sitting back. He's taking a shower and everything. They don't have sex. He gets on the motorcycle, drives away. She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? Right. Next scene, you see her. She's in the elevator. She is dressed like a guy. She's got the cap on. She's got the aviator glasses. She's wearing the same jacket that the Iceman wears. She is, okay, this is how I gotta get this guy. This guy's going towards the gay way. So I gotta bring him back. I gotta bring him back from the gay way. So I'm gonna do that through subterfuge. I'm gonna dress like a man. Alright? That is how she approaches it. Right. Okay. But the real ending of the movie is when they fight the Mids at the end. Alright, because he has passed over into the gay way. They are this gay fighting fucking force, alright? And they're beating the Russians. The gays are beating the Russians, alright? And it's over, and they fucking land, and Iceman's been trying to get Maverick the entire time. Finally, he's got him. Alright, and what is the last fucking line that they have together? They're all hugging and kissing and happy with each other. And Ice comes up to Maverick, and he says, man, you can ride my tail anytime! And what does Maverick say? Maverick, you can ride my sword fight! Sword fight! Sword fight! Fucking it, man!
Love Tarantino. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love that man to the end of time. And when I see these people fucking with him, like that English asshole starting shit with him, forget it. I'll fucking jump on a plane to defend Quentin Tarantino. Well, I mean, somebody else is paying. I'm going to have serious pay. And remind them, in my contract, I fly first class.
We expense that.
I'm going to let that know.
You know what?
What?
What did you
say?
No,
what did you say? You just said,
I'm going to let that
know.
I'm going to let that know.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to let that know.
Why do you say shit like that, dude?
I don't mean to say shit like that.
It's so peculiar.
Thanks.
You
Glenn.
are really strange.
Nova Scotia.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, buddies. Ronnie, 4 feet of snow in the last 24 hours
Jesus
here. Okay?
Christ,
Just
4
so you
feet.
know. It's nutty. But anyway, the movie that I have never seen is E.T. I know about Drew Barrymore. I know the story, but I've never seen the movie.
Look, I still call Drew Barrymore Gertie to this day.
It's true.
You know, look, she's wearing a little Halloween stuff, though.
Aw. The little Valentine.
Who thought the Valentine gets Halloween costumes?
I don't know, but
You should
everyone's
see
wearing...
Lauren down the hall. She's all dressed up in a fucking costume.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Everyone's wearing little hearts on their heads and stuff. I didn't know this was a thing.
I'm wearing a shirt that says I've got my heart on. Got it?
I like that. Where'd you get that?
Heart on.
Mine says, I choose you.
That's my favorite Halloween saying ever. By the way, did they ever make a Halloween slasher film?
You mean a Valentine's slasher film?
Oh, yes, I meant to say. Keep saying Halloween.
No, but it seems like Love Me Tender could easily be a Valentine's.
Love me tender, love me please.
Get that option already.
No.
I'm here to cut your throat.
Did you reach out to any of them?
Yeah, I reached out to the Irish girl, no word back.
See, that's the
Really?
problem. When you're
Thought
going
you
for the
cared.
top,
Go for the bottom.
start from the bottom. Now you're
That's,
here.
That's beautiful minds figured that out.
Oh, yeah.
He won a fucking Nobel Prize by saying, don't fuck the hot girl. When a hot girl comes in with 7 other girls, fuck every other girl. You'll be a hero.
Yeah. You're a group of guys. You disperse and
they're all
leave her
like,
out.
and they're all looking over, and when they're getting banged, they're like, look, she's got nobody. She thinks she's fucking at the top. Now she's here. Yeah, to get back to your thing.
Mm-hmm. Full circle.
Drake.
Body by Drake.
Mm-hmm. You love Drake, Jen.
That's her perfect man.
Drake cakes.
I do, yes.
I bet in 2 years from now, write this down, 2 years, Drake is like, oh, that's old school. Nobody will be into him.
I love it.
Because certain people, they go on forever. It's a rare thing to go on forever. And other people are of their time. Okay?
Yeah.
Catch a goo-goo. Of their time. Billy Idol. Of his time. Most of the grunge bands couldn't get out of the early 90s. It doesn't mean that they're not good. You know?
But Jen, that's the perfect time to scoop him up.
Exactly.
After?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll get him then.
And then it'll
you can
mean
take a
something
cruise
to you.
and fucking Drake will be on it with you and his fans.
A rapper that won at the Grammys, like showed like a text message he got from Drake, and Drake called him broski.
Good.
That was really
They
strange.
say that Drake is like a nerd. That's his thing.
He was like a theater nerd in Canada. Like he was a child star.
Why are you fucking telling us the same story
He does
over and
it
over?
every time.
fucking time
And
you
he
try to
says
bring up this high school show. he's on.
He literally says
Gotcha.
constantly, no one ever brings up that
does.
Drake
You
was
do
in
it all the
Degrassi.
time. I don't have
Everyone
a fucking
brings
day.
it up. Like the internet.
There's never a fucking bio that he's not in there as Degrassi. It's known.
It's like a fucking meme, Chris.
Okay, look. Everybody settle down. Chris is just trolling us.
I'm not trolling anyone.
You are a
No one
troll.
brings up fucking Jimmy from Degrassi enough.
Don't feed the trolls, guys.
By the
Don't
way,
feed the
did
trolls.
you guys see Central Intelligence? The movie with The Rock?
No, I didn't
and
see it.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I saw it.
I sat there through the whole movie going, well, these guys are very likable, but no one worked hard on this. Then there's a parody of a certain 80s movie at the end, and I fucking rolled off the couch laughing.
Really?
Yeah. It was so fucking sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
I forget which 80s.
Because you probably didn't see the 80s
Yeah, I
movie.
didn't see that. So I just thought it was just a funny parody.
That was her most boring part. What's your favorite part? She's like, I don't get this.
I loved the whole movie.
They did well, these are the two most likable guys there are.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
true.
writing, they didn't try with the writing, But it's like just a fun summer movie or something. It probably made $1.5 billion.
Mm-hmm.
But they did a kind of almost a shot for shot thing from a rom-com in the 80s. That
I
they
wanna
were,
see this.
It was, you above all will love it. You know why? It's so fucking sweet.
Jen, did you find it fucking sweet?
It's so fucking choice.
So choice.
Hey, Tim in Florida.
Yo, Bennington.
Yeah.
I've never seen Glengarry Glen Ross except for like the 5-minute coffee for closer speech.
Well, first of all, I don't even know how to deal with a person like you. I don't know how I could sit here in the United States of America and consider you a fellow citizen.
In fact, it should be a rule that you have to watch it once a year.
Here should be the fucking rule. Trump should build a wall around you.
Got him.
Yeah, that's my own personal meme. I found it to be fucking choice.
So choice.
Hey, Rick in Tampa.
Hey, Pepper, you work for a corporation, so you're like probably under a W-2 or something, so you're already paying taxes.
No. He has himself as a corporation. He's not a full-time employee
okay,
here.
all right, okay.
He thought
There you go, there
he
you go.
goes, I can
So now
save.
you're fucked. He's fucked. He's fucked. So
He says to me, so I go, why don't you sign up? And, why don't you just become an employee? He goes, well, when I'm not an employee, I don't have to pay taxes. I go, yes, you do. And he goes, no, when you're a corporation, you don't take taxes. No. I go, how do you not? He goes, I just take it as a loss. I said, take what as a loss? You can't do that.
Why are you just saying things that don't make sense? It's just like little buzzwords that you've heard other places.
He goes, everything's a write-off. I go, what's a write-off? He goes, my clothes. I go, you don't need any clothes for radio.
Rent? My rent's a write-off? Can't work around the house.
You don't work out of your house. You work here. Okay?
Yeah, but I
you don't need clothes.
Yes, I do.
And by the way,
how am I going to come to work?
Yeah.
And make a paycheck if I'm not wearing clothes or have some place to sleep at night? Ron, this is.
No, here's another thing. Not only does he say these wacky things, he doesn't turn in the fucking taxes anyway. So I don't care what you call write-off. Even if it was a legitimate write-off, you have to let someone know what you're writing off.
You've written nothing.
All you guys gotta know is you don't gotta worry about me.
I don't.
Good.
I'll be fucking laughing my ass off when they put you in a paddy wagon.
Well, at least it's white collar. If they
Your collar isn't. Yours is stained sweat.
Turned yellow. I mean, my right armpit is fucking soaked. Like, I could actually fucking...
That's a write-off.
That's a write-off. It's a write-off and a ring out. Both.
All right, give me somebody who is of their time. They were great in their time, but it doesn't translate to other times.
Boy George?
Yes.
I would disagree. I think Boy George is still beloved.
But, I mean, it's got to be somebody other than the 80s. I give you 3 80s.
Fred Durst.
You thought he was great?
Well, no, but he was just of his time.
Oh, my God. The shit that you like, Chris. Fred Durst. He needs to rehearse.
He needs to reverse what he's saying. No, Fred Durst is like even then we were cringing.
Okay.
I just noticed something. You look like Fred Durst.
He shot a music video in Long Island City.
Okay. Oh, that's Break Something?
I believe so, yes.
When they were all walking down the street? Yeah, I remember that one.
Why did you just say that? I mean, it's not even the neighborhood you live in.
That's fun. I live on the border of Astoria and Long Island City. If I walk across the street from my apartment, I'm in Long Island City.
You're really sassy.
You really are. You talk like no one's gonna fucking come back at you. And guess what? You want to talk some jive? I'll talk some jive with you.
Talk some jive like you never heard.
Okay, Coltrane, what do you got? But did you notice how much he looks like Fred Durst?
Yeah, I guess I never really noticed it.
And I grew the soul patch for a while too.
Yeah,
Why don't you do this? Why don't you just put your name up there and you just say former lead singer of Limp Bizkit.
Current solo act.
Remember he was a director for a while?
Oh yeah.
You need me to break?
Yeah, we should break.
You just did something weird with your hands. Like, you didn't want me to break, but there was a subconscious thing.
Really?
Like, as he was talking, he went like this, like it was like a quarter break. And I'm like, is he afraid to tell me that he wants to break?
Remember yesterday when he was like this, and then he said he didn't give you one time? But I know you did. You wanted to.
Put my hand up.
But it was you put up a 3 like that. Then I go, well, how much time we got? You go 3 minutes. And you put up a 3.
5.
Yeah, but that's because you knew that you just gave on the 3 and you tried to make it.
All right, let's stop fighting.
All right, you're right.
So I told you I ran into my cousin and his wife the other day at my dad's hospital, right? So his wife says how much she enjoys the show. And she goes, especially the end, when you guys sing the Eltons. She goes, that's my favorite part every day. You know, that's when it's over. It's my favorite part of the show.
Huh.
Your ending theme song.
I guess that's nice.
We're going to send that out to Sandy today. Right back, Bennington. Hey, come see us. We'll be doing Creeps with Kids with Bobby Kelly. Should be a fun night. Who's all going to be part of that with Gail and I? Chris?
I'll bring up that.
No, you don't have to bring it up. We'll just go and check it out. Creeps with Kids, you can go down to the Comedy Cellar for tickets, and you'll see all the names. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, Gail, what do you want to talk about? We're heading towards the end.
I think that we should play a little Valentine's Day edition of PC&D.
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 Okay, let's start with this. PC&D despises your favorite band. Not dislikes, despises. If you listen to them, if you bring them up, if there's any mention of them, they relentlessly just say, that's the worst fucking band I've ever heard.
Well, first of all,
and mock you for
let
it.
me just say this. I'll fucking sandblast them. They want to start to attack that band. I will sandblast them.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking destroy them. When I come up with fact after fact after fact, proving myself. But the fact is, could I be with somebody who takes something of beauty and shats upon it?
Exactly.
Something that has made the world a better place and acts like it's nothing. No, you know what? I'm done with you. I can do better. I'm out of here.
Completely.
I said I'm out of here.
Deal breaker. Ron
Deal
Bennington
breaker.
chooses
Put me down.
deal breaker.
All right.
Chris Stanley.
Neutral, because my ex-girlfriend hated fish, and
how'd that work out, Chris?
It turned badly.
Now, by the
that
way,
wasn't the deal breaker.
let me play the part of the other attorney.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting that you would say neutral, because the band that she hates is Neutral Milk Hotel.
Chris.
No, don't say that. If they hate neutral milk,
everybody hates fish.
Yeah,
so that's easy.
Yeah, that's.
As a matter of fact, you don't even like fish. You just got high there once, and you're saying it over and over.
You're a troll, is really
I'm
what
not
it is.
trolling about my like of fish.
You troll about everything.
I don't troll about everything.
You don't like fish to eat or to listen to.
I love both.
So neutral.
All right, Jen, PC&D.
PC&D.
Kate
Can't do
straight.
Can't be with them.
Can't.
Well,
Beyonce.
Yes.
Like if they diss Beyonce, Rihanna, like hate them, we can't.
There was a very heated conversation in which it was Beyonce versus Adele in upstairs, and I thought Jen and Vito, I wasn't sure if they're going to speak again.
You pulled for Adele?
Yeah, I love Adele.
Vito, Adele said that Beyonce was better.
Exactly.
And I disagree with Adele. I think she's better, and I think
Then
she
you are
shut
no
up.
fan, my friend.
Yeah, I know. That's what I brought up this point. I go, look, even Adele said she had the better album.
Yes.
You might say, I like them both, or I can't really compare because to me their styles are better.
Look, I'll just say this about Adele. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it.
I love Adele.
When it first came on, I was like, oh my God, she's amazing. Now I'm just like, Adele again? And that fucking Hello song is ridiculous. It doesn't even fucking make sense.
I like All I Ask.
But the thing is, you already got fucking beat by Adele on that. You shouldn't have been in that argument.
I know. And it was very heated. And I was thinking for Jen, you probably could not have continued on if it was romantic between you and Vito.
That was a relationship. We would have fought each other when we went home.
In 2 years, you're not going to remember Rihanna or Beyonce. Trust me.
We're forgetting a lot of people. Drake? Who? He's one of the biggest pop artists of his time. No.
All right, you still got Vito to go.
All right, Vito, PC&D.
PC&D. It's a pro for me. I dated a girl who hated Bruce Springsteen. It was great because I didn't have to go with her to a concert.
Because you like to go with your mom.
Exactly. Me and my mom go together. I didn't have to.
What if your mom didn't like Bruce?
Then she'd be dead to me.
Can I tell you something? Your mom looked so good yesterday.
She would appreciate. I'm going to tell her. She listens to the show every day, so she's going to be
looked
excited.
amazingly good, and everybody was saying it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody.
I'm happy for Leslie.
Yeah.
That leads me to my next PC&D.
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 PC&D, they get all of their relationship advice from their mother. They tell their mother every detail of your relationship, good and bad, and you know for a fact the mother advises her decisions. PC&D.
I'm going to shock everybody here, and I'm going to say pro. And I'll tell you why. A girl that is close with her mother and or sisters is probably not a person who has a bunch of friends hanging around, right? Now, even if she's not close with her mother, you're still going to have to go to her mother's house, right?
Right.
But now you don't have to go to her friend's house. Okay? So a girl that is close to her mother and to her sister, I assume they're going to be talking about stuff.
Ron Bennington down as pro. pro. Chris Stanley.
I think it's pro family.
Deal breaker. I don't want her telling her family about every fucking thing. No, thank you.
By the way, that's a sign of a controlling partner.
Well, it's a controlling partner. It's also a guy who doesn't believe that he has a thick dick. Because it seems like that's what you're worried about them talking about.
Oh, you're worried about her describing the thinness of your penis to her mother.
She can talk about my dick all she wants, but I don't want to hear any of the fucking bad shit.
That's insane.
Why you let her get away with saying that you're petite and the pants is beyond me.
So you got a dainty dick, you know what I mean? So what?
I think it's lovely. It's like one of those little Japanese trees, you know?
Oh, yeah, bonsai.
So a pro and a direct con.
Vito. PC&D.
PC&D.
Tells mom everything.
I'm going to go pro because moms really like me.
You are a mama's boy. Not only his own mom, but he likes other people's moms.
Single mom raised like other moms
All
like
the
that.
single ladies.
All the single ladies' fiance.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent when it comes to mom stuff.
Jen. Now this is an interesting dynamic on a male partner because now you're saying a man tells his mom everything about you. It might change things a little bit versus a female.
That's true. I mean, I'm thinking it might be a little neutral because if the mom likes me and she's always on my side, then yeah, I want him to tell her everything. So she'll be like, yeah, well, Jen's right in there.
That's interesting. Because that does happen a lot.
No, it happens. It happens to me. Like I feel like if there's something that there's a disagreement, like my boyfriend's mom is always just like, listen to the young lady.
Yeah, exactly. But if she doesn't like me,
as far as you know,
it's true.
She could be calling you an ill-begotten son of a bitch when no one's around.
But I will say, a man who has a terrible relationship with his mother, that is actually a very strong con to deal breaker. Like going the opposite direction always freaks me out when a guy is really either mean to his mom or dismissive of his mom.
By the way, Christopher was a mama's boy too.
Yes, I was.
You loved your mom.
Yes, very much.
Every male on this show is a mama's boy.
That's true. They like create good men.
Yeah. I had a lot of women in my family, and I was one of the reasons why I never was a misogynist. Because I loved all those women.
Yeah, you're like, I like and respect these people.
Well, I like the way they treat me. I mean, they were amazing. The love they had meant for me was really fucking ridiculous. And unearned. Completely nothing I worked towards. Just they loved me. And I accepted it and thought that was normal.
And then I like the idea of like a kid who has that experience from either moms or aunts or things like that. And then they have to be around the men and they're just like,
Dude,
yeah, I kind of wish mom was here.
I did a whole fucking thing on that about how much it changes as you walk down the hall. Just all of a sudden, fucking guys are fucking with you. I was like, I was just in the other room. The love was amazing in there.
It was so nice. They told me everything I did was good.
Yeah, everything. Just sitting there. They thought I was like a man. They said I was a man in there.
Look at this little man.
And then you go down the hall and the men are like, what's wrong with this little pussy, huh? You don't have a girlfriend yet, huh? Look at this. You can't even step a foot. Can't even step a punch. Look at him, Lee. Can't even step a punch. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I can't stop a punch because you're 40 and I'm 4. This fight will never be fair between us. So you didn't do it. Or you don't play when you're hosting?
No, I did. I said,
right, give us another one.
PC&D is literally a werewolf. I'm serious. Like you love everything about this person.
Cool. This got ridiculous fast.
They are literally a werewolf, and one night a month, off limits.
I'm supportive when it comes to something like that. So I'll just put down pro, werewolves run.
Pro, I think it'd be fucking amazing if werewolves actually existed. And
First of all, one night a month she can party like you.
You're just saying that because you're kind of a furry.
Yeah, you are a furry.
I mean, if someone wants to throw on a furry suit, I'll go for it. Whatever.
You said you banged a stuffed animal when you were younger.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a stuffed Bugs Bunny. Fuck the shit out of it.
It was a male?
It was a male. It was a male fucking stuffed animal.
You cut their butthole out.
Yeah, it was. That came in it.
Yeah, that's so weird.
and I duct tape up the hole, and then I go back to it later.
Occurred to you that it was gay sex? Since it was a male?
No, it was just like masturbation, but like sexier masturbation.
Look, Robert has one for us.
Yeah, I would love to.
Since we went off the fucking.
I thought it was legitimate.
I think you ran out of them, and you.
No,
just
I
swear. Shoot you.
I'm kind of grossed out now from that Bugs Bunny thing, but
yeah,
still.
we all are.
Man.
Me.
Yeah, on the music thing, it's not coming my way about my music, but I saw a girl once. Just went out with her a couple of times, and when it finally got around to some music, we got away from dinner and stuff. And she's middle-aged, white business person. She listened to nothing but hip hop, and it drove me insane. And I could not. That was it. I was out. I could not do it.
Turned her off. Now, would that work for you? Let's suppose your boyfriend like nothing but, let's say, 90s hip hop. You know, like just a certain.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that is your boyfriend. I forgot.
I'm living life, yes. Going well.
What about you?
If it was 90s hip hop, that would be okay. Any other era.
What about any genre, just one genre of music? Like, they only do.
Just like,
let's say just do 80s hair metal. Nothing else.
I think that's a deal breaker. If that's the only thing they're ever listening to,
when they go out and they go, oh, would you take me to this Bon Jovi thing? They wear the stupid mesh fucking shirt with the placed up their jeans.
It's up to a con now.
There's nothing I hate more than when someone wears a costume to a concert.
And then you're like, cause you're a part-time punk right now.
You're a part-time punk.
Yeah.
You're a poser.
Yeah. That's exactly what that is. If you wouldn't wear that in life, why are you wearing it?
Yeah, why are you wearing it now? And people say, I put on my leather jacket, and fucking went out there rocking. You're like, but you don't look like that.
Yeah, and also, like, why don't you just, like, wear your leather jacket in life? If that's what you love.
I see people who dress cowboy only when they go to a country bar. I'm like, you're being fucking ridiculous. There are cowboys. This is no different than if you dressed up as a sailor. You know what I mean? Like, people do the job that you're pretending to dress up as. And I get it. When you're a cowboy, dress like a cowboy. Or if that's your look, you're Western. But just to do it every other Saturday so that you can line dance, that's fucking weird.
It is a little strange. But I will say, I wouldn't pick it as a deal breaker if somebody was into one genre of music or, like, really into it. Because then I feel like I had the opposite of feeling like someone asked me, oh, what if they hate your music? It's like I would just try to let them do their thing.
You're supportive.
You know what I mean? I'm a supportive
You
person.
probably would end up acting like you like it, too.
I'd probably get in there.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen you go with other stuff before.
No.
The Eagles? The football team, the Eagles?
Oh, I thought you meant the band. And I was
first of all,
name one Eagles. Oh,
there's no
Eagles.
difference to being an Eagles fan. It's the same frustration.
I'm supportive. Good women are supportive.
Well, I don't
of their
know. I
man.
think that's, I don't know if I would agree that all women should be supportive. I think some, that's like saying, what if the guy's, doing heroin? You're just like, well, then I'll do some because I'm supportive. Or Vito. Would you be supportive of Vito or want him to make some major changes?
I probably have a couple light suggestions.
Light?
Like what?
You need a personal fucking coach, a life coach with you 24 hours a day.
You need it.
Slapping stuff out of your hands.
Chris is never happier than when Vito's in the hot seat. I just heard him go, you need it, dude.
He's happy when he's in the hot seat. He'll go like this, I need it, dude. He just likes if there's any unpleasantry.
Kinda.
Who is the date that you're taking tonight?
They're not getting back to me, so I'm working it all.
It's not going to happen. It's too late.
I don't think it's too late at all.
You're not going to find reservations.
I think he's going to be with Lefty tonight.
We're only going to a bar. We ain't going out to dinner if I get anything going right now.
Anything.
It's a great night to go out to a restaurant. They actually limit you to 3 things because there's so many people in there. Yeah. They can't make everything.
I used to work at a restaurant. We actually had to, on Valentine's Day, have to be like, you have no more than 90 minutes.
Wow.
Like, I don't care how much money you're spending.
You're on the clock.
You have to leave. And it's a very uncomfortable thing to be like, your time is up.
You're in for 90.
I'm just getting off this check.
They're like, Chris, 5.5 minutes. 5 minutes, 15 seconds.
Counting you down here.
What do you think would be a good Valentine's Day date, though?
I think Valentine's Day is just too many expectations. I think they're all bad.
How about a balloon over a diamond mine?
Those could be yours. Play your cards right.
Maybe you and Jen should just go out and have a date.
Come on,
I have very high Valentine's expectations.
Like what? How high could it possibly be?
Like, would you, if you were with someone right now,
Yeah.
you're the kind of chick you're like, I want a fucking nice Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Like, I want to be, like, flown somewhere, like, nice dinner on the water.
Flown somewhere?
You really are, folks. Seriously. You really are an expensive date.
I really am.
I'm single. That is hilarious.
Not enough private jets.
Not only that, but she also never believes that.
What if you got flown somewhere, but he gave you a coach ticket?
That's fine.
Oh, really?
That's fine if, like, the date's, like, you know, when we get there, we're like...
they're fair, dude.
What if you have to get your own cab to the airport?
What if you're on standby?
Okay, no.
PC&D, you're on standby for your Valentine's Day date.
You're fucking in cargo. You're in one of those military cargo planes where there's no windows and everyone's sitting against the wall. Why don't they have room in the middle? Like, put some extra seats in the middle.
I don't get it.
Flown somewhere. I'm not even going out to dinner. I'm cooking.
You know what? If her date would say this, look, if you're going to be flown somewhere, then better get blown somewhere. Would it be worth it for a fly date like that?
Yeah, definitely.
More or just that?
Oh, yeah.
Would it be in the air?
Ooh.
Mile high?
Yeah.
That's maybe.
Yeah. Tito was bragging to me about what he called the 4-foot club, and I go, "What's that?" He goes, "Getting anal on the subway," and I go, "Yeah, but you're getting anal, not giving it."
Who counts?
Did you ever do it on the subway, Vito?
No, I would. The subways are disgusting.
You ever do it outside?
Yeah, over by Chelsea Piers, by the carousel over there.
Oh, good God, Vito.
There's children. There's children there.
Wait,
That's a sex crime.
Why would you go in a place where children are at?
I mean, honestly, you could get thrown in jail.
I was pretty excited because I worked there and went there my whole life. I was like, this would be a great place to do this.
Oh my God.
No, was it on at the time?
No. The carousel wasn't on at the time.
Should put it on.
Right up against that gate.
Were you with one of the horses?
Christ, Vito.
Peace, dude.
Peace, man.
Peace, Andy.
We got to wrap this up. Chris, plug everything that's coming up.
Nick DiPaolo Unmasked will be airing this Thursday at 2 p.m. here on Raw Dog. And then the Judd Apatow, Pete Holmes, and Artie Lang, that airs on Friday at 2 p.m.
Plug more.
And then Creeps for
And then,
Kids.
why do you have to say and then?
Creeps for Kids. That's happening March 6th.
Don't be all fast and crazy. Take your time like a person. Yeah.
Right here on Raw Dog.
Right here on Raw Dog, everyone. Creeps for
Right here at your old home away from home. Raw diggity. I'm Chris, pissed at myself, Stanley. By the way, if you ever listen to him on High Society, he doesn't mumble. He doesn't fucking slur. He sounds great.
Really?
Yeah. And they say They go, why do you talk so bad on the Bennington show? He goes, that show just fucking weighs me down. But when I'm high society, I feel like I got wings.
I don't believe I've ever said that. And Cruise for Kids is happening.
I believe I can fly.
That's happening March 6th, 8 p.m. in the Village Underground with Robert Kelly, Rich Voss, Kevin Brennan, and Jessica Kirsten, hosted by Ron and Gail Bennington.
It's going to be a big show.
That's going to be great.
We had such a great time the last time we did one.
Yeah, that was such a fun show to be a part of, and I'm looking forward to this.
I think it's funny that Bobby never wants to host his own show. You know,
I know.
Like, it's the thing for his podcast. You're like, send those fucking ham and eggers in to us first. All right, let's wrap this up. And like I said, this is Sandy's favorite part of the show. That's yours as well, right?
It is. It is my favorite part of the show.
Chris, I know your favorite part of the show is recess. He did that joke the other day. But guess what? We don't have recess here. We're adults.
I thought it'd be funny, though, to say.
I know. I'm glad that you're going for jokes. I just wish there would be a joke there. So that's it for us. Have a great day today. And we'll see you all again next year in 1974.
Ladies and gentlemen, the evening is over. We hope you all enjoyed yourselves, and we'll see you all again in 1974. Good evening!